cosmos is born. In the explosions of the universe, the elements are formed. Fuck your bitch ass money and being famous. You can suck the warm shit out my motherfucking anus. I refuse to entertain the oppressive mentality. I'll grade man like a woman. I live in equal reality. The word brings fatalities, yet life my actuality. I seek the knowledge of the one true father of creation. The beautiful sacred geometry he taught the ancient civilizations. The most dangerous blade is hidden and up to no good. In this nation our education maintains our subjugation. Yet to be a brave samurai you need a bit of black blood. And a heart deeper than a black hole. A soul darker than coal. With skills to pay the bills at God's will and his will alone. With no fear of drones, clones, gunshots or broken bones. I walk the graveyard till it's time to go home.
Alright, we live.
That's the end of it.
I'm gonna edit it, not edit it, but I'm taking it anyway. So, first of the year, y'all, Hellacious Buffoonery back at it.
Happy fucking New Year!
With the Hollywood Elite. We've been officially dubbed as the Hollywood Elite by our beautiful boss lady. She came back. Did you hear when she said that?
I heard that shit.
She was like, we are officially.
We are official, motherfucker.
The baddest fucking group that's in Hollywood
Yeah,
right
fucking
now.
Hollywood alone.
Look,
Look, you hear that shit?
You get was it tight? What'd you get?
Drum.
Drum?
Yeah.
Oh, back up.
SD card.
And what else?
Like capture card.
Nice.
Oh, for your thing?
Yeah, for the drum.
Yeah.
Nice. See, I have a fucking drone, bro. My shit broke.
Yeah.
Like,
I had
maybe like a week of me having that motherfucker. I flew the motherfucker up in the air one good time, man. Look,
You flew him up in the air, ran into a tree, like, yeah. All on camera, too. You was probably looking at it on camera. I'm going to a tree. I'm going to a tree.
My shit got fucked up. My shit got jammed up and everything else. I was like, wait a minute, why the fuck? Why I can't turn my shit? Why is it not spinning around? It's not. That motherfucker crashed, bro. I was like, oh, fuck. That motherfucker was at least like a good.
This right here is
At
juice.
least like a good motherfucker, 200 feet up in the air.
I know, the original 100 proof Playboy.
You know when he popped screw?
Motherfucking King.
The angelic one.
Feel me?
Then yell. L. Don't forget that L. And T. That's an angel's name, bro. That's an angel's name. You gotta say that. You gotta say that. Anything with an L. Danielle. L, not Danielle, but Danielle.
no, too late. Danielle. Daddy.
Daddy. Make it rain, Daddy.
Nigga, you already know, Debo.
Bring down the rain, big dog.
That boy.
He does like this. And it just starts raining. Anyway, so we was talking about Smash Brothers. So, what other characters? There's Snake and who else? That's in
everybody, man.
What would you say? What, elite status?
Yeah, like I know. Is all the Capcom in it? Street Fighter and all that?
Nah, not
See, so
No.
I mean, like if you download type shit.
No, it's a couple Capcom characters in there.
Why you in Ken? Is it if I'm not mistaken?
No. Why you in Ken?
Are you in Smash? I don't know.
No.
See?
If that was the case, nigga, I would have been playing with Ryu.
Why you in Ken?
I ain't never played with
bro?
Ryu in my Smash Brothers. Nigga.
Now what?
I ain't never played with Ryu or Ken in my Smash Brothers.
So I'm saying, who
Never.
did it? I know.
Smash Brothers.
Nigga, I played. Nigga, what you talking? Nigga, I've been playing that shit since motherfucking 64.
Boy, I'm watching this. Please let this nigga know. No, you kidding.
64, nigga.
Do I know?
When
Nigga.
the voice pitch goes up, he's telling the truth.
Damn, that optimism.
Yeah, when you hit that 64. That's all truth right there, bro. You can't.
But back by the
Bro,
list. But back by the list.
Pause. Because nigga, I did just mention I bought both of my daughters a fucking Nintendo Switch. Both of them had the game Smash Brothers. I got the game for both of them so they can play together. Nigga, I done played that motherfucker. I'm actually mad they even got the motherfucker for him and shit because they don't even play that fucking game like
The
that.
only ones I know
I'm mad
that's
as fuck.
on
I'm
there
like,
is
that's
Mario
that shit from me.
Brothers
I have to play my goddamn self.
and
Of course, they don't have the Mario Brothers on it. That's
Yeah, like Link.
I mean, the homie told me that, like, I guess you
That
got,
shit-
it's like public lobbies you can fade in.
Yeah.
On Smash on the Switch.
Yes.
That's what
There's
that
tournaments
was
and competitions, bro.
For real?
Like second. Like
Hey,
Tekken
the Tekken
competition.
tournaments be going stupid.
Yeah, this tournament's a competition. Tekken, Smash Brothers, Street Fighters coming back out. Shit. What other fighting game? Like, you name it.
Shit, look, I just played them all, bro. Killer Instinct, man, motherfucker.
Yeah, Killer Instinct. I think, was it Guilty Gear? I think
Guilty
Yeah, Guilty Gear, yup.
They have tournaments going on. There's tournaments
Guilty
everywhere.
Gear is like some old shit. Like,
Oh yeah, that shit old as fuck.
yeah, it's like the first PlayStation.
Guilty Gear is out there.
Or like PS2 or something like that.
Yeah, Guilty Gear is out there. That's like that's real old school. Huh. Yeah, it does say that.
Move, that's false information. That's false information. That's false information. I ain't never played with them. That's false.
Somebody Google the list Smash Brothers so we can get that done.
Google the official list.
Google the official list.
Thank you. Please do.
Get that done.
Because that's false, bro. That's false. Which one did they have that nigga in there?
He almost went up another octave, y'all. He almost went up another octave.
Okay, that must have been like that has to have been like a downloadable ass character, nigga. It was an add-on. It was an add-on character, nigga. That's an add-on character. Look, it's an add-on though, nigga. Meaning it's not in the actual motherfucking game. It's an add-on, nigga.
Oh. You gotta buy it. You gotta buy it.
You gotta buy that motherfucker.
Can ain't for free. You got to buy Can.
What it say?
Stop playing with
This
this
ain't Can.
list.
And Kazia.
That's the list? Oh, and Soul Calibur used to go up stupid.
Damn, Kazia. Yes.
I done played every fucking Soul Calibur. Soul Calibur 3 was my shit, nigga.
He thought I was gonna bring the papers
Whipping
out.
niggas out.
He thought I was gonna bring out the receipt, this nigga. And ring out that nigga. And then jump out behind him.
They got all kinds of people.
I'm petty like that.
Yeah, man. This gotta go get Smash Bros again, man.
Y'all about to make me cop the switch.
They got Star Fox and they got Falco.
They
Oh,
just,
yeah, I know that much.
But see, I
They don't have
don't
no
even
Soul
have a
Calibur.
Captain Falcon, bro. I don't
Samus.
even. But yeah, Captain Falcon, come on, Falcon.
Sephiroth, that's
Yeah, I know Falcon and Star Fox. Ain't they from? Ain't
Star Fox.
Ain't Captain Falcon, and Star Fox? Ain't they all from like the same universe?
They all from the same universe, yes.
But didn't Captain Falcon put hands on
Yes,
Star Fox?
yes.
Like a real nigga, bro. Fucking Captain Falcon, nigga. That nigga said Falcon. Get out the hood, nigga. And you can spam Falcon punch on the nigga. Yeah, chain that shit in. So that nigga hell turn black, that nigga finna go to the stars, bro.
I'm about to knock your ass off the map.
We used to bring a television fucking down to Playhouse and used to have like
Tournaments?
Yeah. We used to have like Street Fighter tournaments and shit. Fucking Chad used to play fucking Akuma all the time and shit.
Oh hell no.
Yeah, we used to have like I know, that don't make sense. We used to have them tournaments where nobody, like the TV, I don't know what happened. The Sin and Chrome bought the TV, but I think they took the TV out and then we just stopped. We just didn't. Nobody wanted to pull it out no more. Nobody wanted to bring the PlayStation.
Exactly, niggas got lazy.
Niggas got lazy. Like, you didn't want to put anyone to set it up. You know.
That's just like
It's too much work.
that's just like at Playhouse, nigga. We always used to sit there and bust out the motherfucking hook at the end of the night, nigga. That nigga John used to stay busting that bitch up. That nigga don't do that shit no more.
Yeah, well, no, they got the
lazy as fuck with it.
But they got the burning shit down over there at Playhouse, though. Niggas was knocking over coals and shit, burning holes in the motherfucking floor.
Damn, and there's still some of this orange juice right
Yeah, cause we used to with Hollywood Hookah was in full swing.
Oh, yeah.
They used to bring hookahs over for us. Matter of fact, that's kind of how I really seriously got started. Like, we used to always go to Hollywood Hookah all the time, and then they would bring hookahs back and forth.
That nigga Christian Josh would take their ass over there quick as fuck. I mean, not Christian Josh, Christian John.
Then we
Take
had
their ass over
clients.
there.
We had clients and shit that were like, hey, can you get a hookah from next door? And then cause you know where the alley was, we just run right over there.
Right next door, shit.
And then
two of them, as a matter of fact, we had the Star hookah on one side, nigga, then the Hollywood
Yeah.
hookah on the other end.
Yeah, this was when Nate had Hollywood. And it wasn't a Star. And then he opened up Star right across the street.
Yep.
And then everybody started going to Star. You know, we all knew Nate. So everybody started going to Star, and then was it Sunil? I think it was Sunil. It was either Sunil or Sunil's cousin. Some Indian dude took over Hollywood. And it was like,
about that one.
That's different, but.
oh. And he was like kind of an ass. Nobody got along with him. So nobody would fuck with him, you know what I mean? They wouldn't go over there. Man, Hollywood was the spot. Like everybody was saying about over there.
Man, look,
All of our tables, everybody would just
together
walk from the back and just walk right over.
Playhouse all together used to be the motherfucking shit, bro. I don't give a fuck what nobody say. Playhouse was literally the motherfucking dopest, loudest motherfucking club in fucking California to me.
I'm mad 'cause
Illegal
I'm mad
club.
'cause
You wasn't even there that long,
and I still didn't get my check.
That's fucked up.
I'm sorry, bro. This nigga, look. It was crazy though.
He said he only worked one day.
He started over there with the Dragonfly.
I told Chad about that shit. He said, shit.
Look, that motherfucker check, that motherfucker money gone.
He said, I'm sure I gave it to you.
What the hell I know? That nigga said the same shit to me. That was the same. That was the funny part. I told Chad, I was like, Chad, hey, check it out, bro. I was like, look, I already know, Playhouse closed down, everything else. I get that, bro. But you remember my brother? I was like, remember my brother that used to work over here with us? He was like, your brother? Who's your brother? I was like, you remember the dreadhead ass nigga, the little motherfucker and everything else? Remember I brought him in like 2 days. He came 2 days. He was like, oh, the one who was supposed to come back with his golf club? I'm like, yeah. He was like, do he got it?
Right.
He was like, do he got it now?
That's right. You didn't have no car. Oh.
He was like, dude, he got his call now? I was like, nah,
You only
bro.
worked one day.
I was like, but look though, I was just trying to see, you feel me, if he can get that check from way back then, because he never got cash out of it.
Oh.
He was like, he's trying to come back after all this time?
Twan gave me
Like
a
the
leaf. I thought
fuck?
he gave me some weed. He gave me a leaf.
Nigga.
That's hilarious. That's hilarious.
That was my first day.
Playhouse fucking check.
Working in the city.
His first fucking Playhouse
First
check.
day I never got to see. I used to hear shit about Playhouse all the time.
Right, Playhouse
should be live.
Nigga, Playhouse, boom, nigga.
That place was
I
amazing.
swear to God,
It's
nigga.
fucking crazy.
We gonna up Dragonfly the same way there, nigga, 10 times.
Where everybody's there, but we can't get away with shit like we used to.
Yeah, it was some motherfuckers.
Playhouse, bro.
Playhouse was so motherfucking large.
We got away
we
with
had,
so
we had
much
literally
shit
like
in
3
Playhouse.
floors, nigga. We
Yeah,
had,
you had
we, had,
upstairs.
we had the center floor, nigga, the
Yeah.
bottom level, nigga, then we had the upper level, nigga.
You had
that
the
was lit to
upstairs.
the motherfucker, nigga.
You know what I'm saying? And then you had the main area, and then you had the stage right.
I miss my Playhouse days.
My area had
I
at
miss
least
it.
50, 60
I do.
people at a time.
You holding that shit down,
Bro, the stage was the bomb.
Big ghost in this bitch, nigga.
Because there's like, you only had one way. You had to come through me to get up there, and then the rest of the whole stage was just wide open.
That's okay.
So, bro, we had motherfuckers. Not like this. Like, this was cool, but it's it's both sides.
Yeah.
You need 2 people. Playhouse, bro,
It's
you
you just
only need one guy that's there.
Motherfuckers, in a way.
Bruh.
In a way.
Bro, it's like fucking admission fees, bro. It's crazy.
That shit wow, nigga.
Playhouse was crazy.
I can imagine. I used to hear stories about that shit, like urban legends and shit. Like, real
Yeah.
hustler niggas from the city just going up. It's like, nigga,
It was
back
wild,
in the house.
man.
Nah, what?
Nigga, nigga, no,
Really like
no
I can't
bullshit,
even lie
bro.
to you, bro.
Like that house,
Playhouse, boom,
Playhouse,
it was
like what? Like
it
the
was
White
something.
House? Nigga, yes, nigga.
It was something.
Nigga, look, that motherfucker boomed so much, nigga, I promise you, bro. Motherfuckers from other states, nigga, would get flyers, nigga, from motherfuckers about Dragonfly and all that to me, about Playhouse.
Yeah.
And would literally, nigga, be
Yeah.
like, we traveled all the way out here just to come here.
We had
This-
worldly
But
regulars.
it's the shit though, man. Like,
We had worldly regulars, like motherfuckers like that would go to like how they go to London and they would come to Playhouse. And then whatever is popping, whatever big club is in London, they go to that. Whatever big club is in every city, that's what they would go to. Playhouse. So bro, we had. You know, that place was crazy.
hey, I'm saying, nigga,
That place was real. Bro.
y'all just went on it. I can buy all
Yeah.
We don't even fucking know. Niggas don't even know, bro. This shit I got emotion right now. Niggas don't even know, bro. This shit finna go up, nigga. I don't have nothing to lose.
I think
I'm like a
motherfuckers
perfect
talk
position
about
on the
Dragonfly.
chessboard, nigga. This shit amazing, nigga.
I I really
This
do.
shit feel amazing, nigga.
I really do, because where it was
Real.
quiet, remember Dragon Ball was like really low key.
Nah.
And now it's like, who are you? Who are you? Motherfuckers from IE, motherfuckers from everywhere. Now it's like, I think people, you know, they know a little more than we know. You know what I'm saying? Like, what the fuck?
Niggas gonna do
And
that shit.
it's still a ticking time bomb. It's still,
That motherfucker love you though, man. I fucking love the fucking God of you, oh God.
we get the right people, we get the right DJs that show up on a consistent basis that plays unfucking stop.
And y'all got it, I'm telling you. Yeah.
Unstoppable.
Y'all
Because
forget about
it will be like, it will be the
Like, how that
definition of a
motherfucker was last night, nigga, we can get that motherfucker to be like that
every
fucking
night. Every night. Easy.
Look, imagine
Easy.
imagine this. Playhouse, nigga, I guarantee you, bro. Last night, for New Year's, bro, we had over 500 people come to that bitch. Nigga, a Playhouse, nigga, we'll have quadruple them numbers,
Yeah,
nigga.
that was
Quadruple them numbers.
I didn't know you know that big of a word, nigga.
Yeah.
I'm smart sometimes. Smarts. I'm smarts.
Nigga said that's like
Sometimes.
4 syllables.
Did you slap me? Damn, Big Ghost be up in there holding that shit down too. And he had wifey on stage. That was crazy, nigga. Last night was kind of hard, bro. I see what y'all niggas mean. It was another night too, nigga. Like a couple weeks ago, that was crack. Cause I had asked that. I'm like,
It was that Friday
You know what
night,
I'm
that
talking
motherfucking, it was that
It
Dave
was 2
East.
days.
It was the Friday night that Dave East came through. That was the other lit night that we had.
No, it was like 2 more. It was one when when Jeezy was in there. One of my niggas, he from 30 Crib, he was up there big ducking with them niggas. Them niggas was up there getting posted up and all that. Niggas had bottles coming and all. I'm like, is Jeezy on this thing? That's how close niggas be to like. I just feel like LA got so much money out here. We just need to enterprise and just really start like how y'all talking about with Dragonfly, bro. Like niggas could really run planes out of there, like on some business shit. Y'all niggas.
Well,
is
no,
good
I mean,
y'all niggas is good at what
it's
the
a
fuck y'all
network
do.
spot. Yeah, it's a trap. No, y'all.
It's
They working in
show
there.
like a West Coast trap, nigga. Like
Yeah, no, they working.
y'all
in
niggas
there.
is putting
I
on
mean,
for it like.
it's now things ain't the same no more. It's not a lot of underground shit no more now. A lot of niggas.
What's up with
Yeah,
that,
well,
bro?
a lot of niggas got legitimate businesses. So they're smart enough now to take that starter kit,
ways,
get them
man.
an LLC, and then go venture into
Blazing
what
up
they're
right
gonna do.
now.
But still,
So it's a lot of dudes in there.
Podcast right
It's a
now.
lot of niggas in there working,
bro.
But we need to. But that's
from promotion on down.
But that's
a
why
lot.
D-Mac was talking about like we was at the adult store that time about how niggas need to start like in the city need to start tapping in more because there's money out here. Like y'all niggas can go. Like I be telling this nigga Keysong and this nigga D, like y'all 3 niggas is coming with me. Like wherever I go in this music shit, in this business shit, y'all 3 niggas is. I'm with y'all niggas all the time every weekend. You gotta go to other
Oh, we got it.
I'm like,
Hold on.
it's the new year. You
Hold on,
gotta
no.
keep the green.
It's a thing going. So, nigga, when you pass that motherfucker, you gotta go right back to Keys.
Oh, I see what you're trying to do. I thought we was going back to T. That's why I was holding it because I was gonna get up and walk it over here. I was just saying what
The
I was
motherfucker,
saying.
the link is going just like this. Once that motherfucker get to you, you passing it right back.
That's why I did it.
Okay, for sure. But yeah.
But if that motherfucker land on you again, you got that other blunt in your hand,
We gotta
nigga.
hit
Hit that
two times.
motherfucker twice, nigga.
No, but I mean, bro, it's a lot of good ideas that circulate to do stuff. It's just the city itself
Happy New Year to you too,
is
Chris.
not really stable
Love you,
enough
man.
to do that.
That's why I miss hustle.
So
bro.
it ain't like we got a group of homies and niggas that are willing to work.
Yeah.
We could come up with some shit.
That's
But
what,
if we did,
that's what I'm talking about. Cause like the way niggas move, like the way all of us move as men, like I spend a lot of time with you niggas, bro. And like I admire you niggas to a degree, especially this nigga Ghost, cause like
said to a degree.
This the degree. I'm saying to the degree.
Yeah.
This nigga Ghost put me on to the book of Isaiah, bro. You changed my life.
Yeah,
You changed my life, my nigga. Like I'm forever like when we locked in that day about the money shit.
yeah.
Like this from the heart. Like I really like you my big homie, bro.
Yeah. No, I'm dead serious.
Cause
Look,
this nigga Ghost, bro, man, when I was reading that shit, I was like, wow. Then I read Psalms like you told me to do. Then I read the gospel.
Yeah. So then now
pieces of it, and I was just like, damn.
So now so when Emmanuel said, "I'm the way, the truth, and the life," that's what you just read. The way.
So like when I understood
Isaiah is the truth.
When I understood that shit, I started moving different, just psychologically. This nigga Ghost, like, he the big homie for real. Like, y'all niggas is good at what y'all do. I love y'all niggas, bro. This nigga D-Mac the one that got me there. You feel me? Come on, my nigga.
You gotta say we just look this way.
You feel me? No, I'm just saying, like on some,
you know what I'm saying?
On some young hustler shit. You got to see me hustling my shit. I was at the adult store hustling my shit. Just talking, nigga, just chopping just about some business. He was like, check this out, my nigga, look. Don't fuck with me, my nigga. You feel me? Then I met this nigga Keith. I got on the side stage. I started getting my bitches up. You feel me? Yeah, nigga. Fuck yeah. But I already had the window pushing in motion.
I started getting my bitches.
I told this nigga D-Mac, I told this nigga Keith, I told Debo, like, niggas is, that's what I'm saying is, we could turn Dragonfly into like a West, like how motherfuckers be trying to go to Magic City in Atlanta, nigga. Like, nigga, this is the West Coast, bro. All y'all niggas be trying to come the fuck out here.
Hellacious Buffoonery is gonna come out. We're gonna put it out in like 2 or 3 days. Don't
and I just feel like I got that type of energy to be able to help facilitate that.
No, but that's the whole point. Keep that, because that's the whole point. Like, this is what we're doing. You know what I mean? How many years we've been working together?
Like that energy,
that
energy that be a push that be a drive for niggas.
Okay,
real for real.
and he came in the ass in the playhouse.
Yep,
You see what I'm saying? I just met you. So, bruh, everybody that, and then at the cats at Playhouse, you know what I mean? Chad 10 plus, Molly at least 6, 7. You know what I'm saying? Larry about 10 plus. You know what I mean? Kevin since day one, what, 12 years. Tor for about a good 8. So I mean, bruh, you know, bruh, everybody.
Good motherfucker around over
Everybody. So I mean,
can't wait for the next motherfucker.
Tell me, I'm going to the back.
Let this year.
I was gonna say we just got shit.
This year at least.
hell no.
I gotta speak this shit just a tad bit.
You gotta stay a year ahead. There's already 2024 to me.
Look, that's what I'm
I'm
talking
waiting for
about.
Kanye's campaign.
Look,
Nah.
on God, I'm waiting for his
I wish him well. I mean, I'm not gonna go against it like blah blah, but I'm not going.
On some real shit, nigga.
Good luck.
On some real shit, nigga, I'll vote for Ye. Shit, fuck it, nigga. Niggas be going out voting for these fucking pink people all the time, bro.
I don't know, man, but you know, okay, let me ask you this. Though.
Like, just follow me for like 5 seconds. Like, look at what white people got to do for their people and shit. They just take a chance with motherfuckers, bro. Like, nigga, George Washington was the one that was talking about like, oh, like we hold these. What did Chappelle be saying? We hold these civil liberties to be true to our heart. Get back to work, nigga. You know what I'm saying?
All I know is this.
And Kanye is a nigga. We done seen him multiple times.
All I know is this.
Okay, but I'm
If you get in the office,
gonna ask you this.
No.
I'm gonna ask you this.
And you got the third?
When Kanye ran, remember when he ran like for the first time?
You know how
2 years ago or
responsible
whatever? And he did his speech, remember? When he had the bulletproof vest and said security, and he was crying about the abortion. Would you want a man in charge of your military
around that red button,
crying in public for votes?
It don't matter.
No, that matters a lot.
Listen.
People with guns gotta follow that guy.
No, but listen. Kanye's a
You know
nigga.
what I'm saying?
But listen, like, just follow me. It's Kanye. Like, remember, like, go all the way back.
all I know is
look.
he'll come in and change the national anthem. That
You
shit
can't
will
have
slap
good
him.
music I mean, I understand what you're saying, but you think of the big picture though.
No, that's what I'm trying to explain. It's Kanye. Go back to the beginning of Kanye. Like, when you first found out, we old enough here, we especially Ghost. Remember,
I don't know if I can support Ye.
no, just think about what I'm saying. Kanye,
Formerly Kanye.
And the nukes.
Yes.
He gonna have nukes if you do
listen,
that.
man, Kanye was on stage, was one of the first niggas that was like, George Bush don't care about black people.
He told the truth.
Exactly. That nigga made Jesus Walks.
Yeah, but okay.
I'm just sitting there, just keep saying exactly. Stop me if I'm wrong. That nigga made Jesus Walks, bro. Kanye was the first nigga to introduce, first of all, how niggas is doing like merch, so like product to consumer, like creating merch, creating a culture of like almost like how niggas had Dapper Dan and then Louis Vuitton just stole all Dapper Dan shit. Kanye is facilitating the identity for black people to create their own ecosystem.
Yeah,
If you really listen to what the nigga's saying.
No, I'm saying that, but he's not military minded.
It don't matter.
The president, hold on. The president and the executive branch controls the military.
We can do the same thing. That's not
Yeah,
Kanye's
but
job.
that would be if he's president.
Not necessarily.
So if I'm
because the
thinking
president
of,
is
a hip hop president like
president
that,
is- the
it would have to be
president-
like Chuck D or fucking Karis One.
It can't
Niggas that
be.
know military
It
that
can't-
know
It
that.
can't be because the president. The president.
He's right. I mean, New York is wrong. I understand what you're saying, but Kanye, like I said, when he cried at that thing, when he sat there on stage and he cried about possibly being aborted when he wasn't aborted, and he got going into tears about that, there's no way you can let that man be in charge of
What
the
he's
military.
saying is like,
I want to fight with us, huh?
every day.
No, but that's what I'm saying though. He has to go down to the world. He has to go to presidents and countries and leaders all over the world.
But he's
Crying, you can't do that, bro.
He's
You
not.
can't do
Listen.
that.
What Kanye is saying, look, this is all I'm trying to say. There ain't no difference between, like, for example, nigga Nixon got caught on some bullshit.
He cried.
No, but like he was about to.
But he didn't though.
If you look at the shit that Nixon said, the niggas busted the niggas on that Watergate shit, he was like, them niggas probably had him at gunpoint. He probably was fighting the tears. Some niggas be
But he-
getting all the time.
Yeah, but that's my point though.
And he wasn't president.
Look,
Obama cried. Niggas ain't saying shit. Niggas was like, damn, nigga, real gangster.
Obama cried. Obama cried.
Yeah, man. Yeah, Obama did cry.
Somebody Google Obama crying.
He like
Somebody-
tear cry. He wasn't like,
No, it wasn't like that shit like that.
It was one of those Supreme Court inspired tears, one of them Iron Bill Cody tears that just drop down like.
He was crying with Michelle. The first time
he won a championship. He's gonna cry. He's gonna
No! Don't drop a fucking glory tear. That is a glory.
That's different.
That's not Kanye. Kanye. That nigga boo-hoo. Yeah, he boo-hoo. That nigga boo-hoo about possibly being aborted. Save the tear, nigga. A tear of joy. That's dull and everything. That nigga boo-hoo, bro.
Kanye West was R. Kelly crying, bro. I'm fighting for my life, man.
You just don't understand.
I'm talking about Tyrese. What did I ever do to you? What else do you want from me?
Y'all would have voted for Hillary, nigga. And Hillary.
No,
Vote for that bitch.
I didn't vote for her either.
I'm saying niggas did though.
Look,
But I did not vote for Hillary.
But what did y'all say to that?
Trump was running against Hillary, nigga. Niggas voted for Hillary.
That's
Them-
different.
them-
That's
them white folks-
That's different. That's different.
Them white folks at Electoral College
the money.
said no.
Who?
We don't care if you like her.
That's
She
different
had
though.
3 million positive votes. They said we don't care if you like her.
Yeah, that's
no.
different. That's different.
No.
She got a husband that likes jazz
And
and
they did the
marijuana
same
and like
shit.
his dick sucked. That's different, bro.
And they did the same shit with this Biden shit.
They even liked him being called the first black president. They was calling about Bill Clinton was the first black president because he had on some red ass playing the saxophone. You remember that shit?
He was the first black
He
president.
was the first.
Get the fuck on, bro. Nigga, fuck Clinton.
Yeah, he did.
But you got your dick sucked.
Yeah, he did.
Say he didn't.
He did. He did.
Didn't she write a tell-all book about it?
Yep. And there's a tell-all what? USA series on it, and it's
Cool
on.
about,
I think it plays on
Monica
Oprah
Lewinsky.
too. Yeah, Monica Lewinsky. I think Oprah's network is
Yeah,
playing.
but I heard she
it.
had crazy girl though. That's what I heard. I don't know.
She had her knees. We go like tell about knees.
I'm just saying.
I just know she kept souvenirs, man. That enough was crazy as fuck for me. that you kept a souvenir. Like, I'm gonna keep this. I'm gonna keep this. Don't dry clean this one. Put this one in the special bag.
Hell no.
That's that shit hanging in the closet right
Wow.
In the closet right now, in the back, in the plastic.
Yeah, it's
In
still,
the
she still got
plastic.
it. She still got it. And this was the dress? Yes, this was it.
You know how much this really cost,
You wanna
bitch?
see it?
I know you want to see it.
Right?
Tigger full.
I know what you came here for.
I know exactly what you're saying.
I got it crazy and everything. I got insurance on it. You know how much it costs?
Ooh, now that's gross. That is gross.
All I'm saying is,
I bet there's knockoffs.
all I'm saying is, Kanye want to go to war with the Jews, nigga. And I'm with that.
No.
That's
Kanye.
what I'm saying.
No, I'm pretty sure it is. That's what I'm saying. Stupid.
Did you know?
Don't
Did you know
what I'm
Kanye
saying.
was a Jew though?
Huh?
Did you know Kanye's a Jew?
Yeah.
He's in the city.
Yeah.
Ashkenazi Jew.
He's not Ashkenazi.
He can't be. Look, he studied in their synagogues.
It don't matter.
They already said he studied in their
It
synagogues.
don't matter.
So he can't be anything but an Ashkenazi Jew. They're the only Jews that
No.
exist right now.
No, they don't. That's what I'm trying to
The
explain.
tribe of Judea is not found.
Yes, it is.
Who?
Look, if you go all the way back to before the Moors in Mesoamerica, and you talk about, when you go to like the ancient Sumerians, the Phoenicians, and that's local history.
I get you.
If you go to the Sumerians, the Phoenicians, the Assyrians, the Hittites, the basic tribe of Judea, I'm just saying, go back to where those people were like migrating
Right.
to. And
Right.
then go all the way back to the Moors. Those are the same people. They traveling and they bringing information throughout the world.
Right.
And exchanging that information with other tribal groups of people. Because people are migrated outward. That's what the Bible says. Go out, be fruitful, and go out and multiply. And so people did. Because if you go to Genesis 10, the word will tell you such and such begat such and such, and such begat these people.
Right.
These people begat these people. Now
That's where you see.
that's post-dating. Now that's post-dating the ancient Sumerian periods and the Akkadians were like Sargon the Great. That's post-dating that. And that's Genesis 10. Now the Bible goes all the way to when they said Jesus died, which is basically like 0 to like 100 AD. Those niggas is right here, bro.
Right. But what I'm saying is,
Cause
you said you read Isaiah, right?
Yeah.
Remember in Isaiah, he said he's gonna make you forget everything. And he said he'll bring them back together.
yeah.
They're not brought back together yet.
No, because there's gonna be a 13th tribe in Israel. That's what that means.
No. There's no.
That's what that means. That's
There's three people.
Oh, listen.
That's in Isaiah.
Huh?
There's three people.
What do you mean?
There's Egyptians, Syrians, and Hebrews. So the three that's God's people. It's in Isaiah. It's 42.
Wait, you said the who?
The Egyptians.
The Egyptians are not God's people.
The Egyptians.
The Egyptians are not God's people.
All right, hold on. Let me give a shot.
Okay. Everybody
Hold
want to
on.
go through.
I got the read on the phone. I'm
Lesson
going to show you right now. I'm going to show you right
How?
now. I'm going to show you. right now in Isaiah.
And you said the
And I'm going to show you the time.
And you said the Assyrians?
Yes.
Those are the people that broke off from the Neo-Babylonian like empire, right?
Yeah, this Nebuchadnezzar.
Yeah.
Nebuchadnezzar was the head of gold.
That's my nigga Nebuchadnezzar. I fuck with Nebuchadnezzar. It's just fuck Nebuchadnezzar because he destroyed Yahweh temple, bro. When them niggas came in, he destroyed all the outlet.
Right.
Damn.
But he spent 7 years in the desert.
No, he was wandering around. He was eating with the
eating
cows.
grass like
Yeah.
an animal. He
Yeah.
spent 7 years. And when he's finished, when he was done,
Then he gave it up to Yahweh though.
that's why Yahweh made him the head of gold. And he was a Syrian.
Fuck with Nebuchadnezzar.
So bro,
fuck
so
with Nebuchadnezzar.
hold on, I'm
my
gonna show
two
you what.
favorite niggas in the whole world, bro. I fuck with Nebuchadnezzar and I fuck with Solomon. Solomon just got strung out on the bitches, nigga. I fuck with them
his
niggas,
dad.
bro.
That was his dad.
Nebuchadnezzar was the head of gold, nigga. Oh my god, bro. That shit is like Nebuchadnezzar's story is like the only person that I feel like could refute Nebuchadnezzar is King Solomon. King Solomon built a nigga. All of like alchemy, like base level science and alchemy, like Solomon created, nigga. The lesser keys of Solomon, like the alchemists, like in other words, I don't know if you know like the niggas like Crowley and shit. All of the niggas that's into like metaphysics, they like turning like lead into gold.
Yeah,
That's
alchemist.
real.
Alchemist.
That's real. That nigga was using stones and crystals like how people be mining this shit now to like harness energy. He was the first person to start incorporating like stones into battle armor.
Okay, so wait. This is
Alchemist.
how he started everything?
Huh?
Stones and what again?
What you mean?
Which we was just talking about just now.
It's
Basically,
alchemy.
Solomon was the person that discovered like alchemy and chemistry, and what he found was because he asked God for knowledge. God gave him knowledge beyond his wisdom. So with that wisdom, this nigga basically Solomon created chemistry, nigga, because he was using the elements in the periodic chart to like manipulate. Even if you look at like what is that in Stonehenge? They be saying like those stones were moved there vibrationally with like crystals or rock. Like the energy that was being harnessed through those rocks or through those whatever was moving mass. That's like base quantum physics. Like all of those niggas from then, like they created shit and they brought that over here. And these people over here sophisticated themselves. That's how niggas knew about bathing. Like when the pilgrims and shit came to America, they said they smelled like rotten. Nigga, like in water. They brought disease. That's why, like, that's how a lot of like the Native American tribes died out. Because when them niggas set up cancer settlements and shit, they brought disease.
They did.
Nigga came out to the water coughing. What the fuck wrong with you? Coughing. You coughing?
Yeah,
What the fuck wrong with you? Then niggas start seeing some people. Like, what the fuck? And then more niggas is coughing.
Yeah. No shit.
They are, man. Look, like Elroy Lindo said, and what's the other old nigga?
I don't forgot that name for a reason.
You better find a lake somewhere, goddammit. Jump in the fucking lake. I know they have water.
Like that nigga said.
I know they have water. Jump your ass in the motherfucking lake.
They was not bathing, bro.
They didn't know nothing about.
They didn't know
nothing about.
You know, like niggas was using like herbs and shit to bathe in the water. You know what I'm saying? Like natural shit.
He was bathing, bro.
They was in the water, but they was using like peppermint and shit to bathe.
Like you know how they
while they in the water. You know what I'm saying?
He was bathing,
Right.
washing ass.
These niggas is like sweating and just laying around and shit. And they kind of like go out to the beach. If they live in Italy or some shit, they might go out to the beach or the coast and like play in the water, but they wasn't like bathing.
Right.
Even now, motherfuckers be talking about. Oh, my homegirl told me this white bitch was on TikTok talking about, oh, she only wash her legs and shit, like she don't bathe every day. I'm like,
There's a bitch talking about how she only fucking bathe twice a week.
yeah,
Sometimes once a week.
on some nasty shit. I
Like,
seen some white bitch
because she didn't want to wash her hair every day.
I seen a white bitch
It's her day, it's Thursday.
Nigga, I seen a white
You
bitch.
ain't gotta wash your fucking hair every day. The bitch, but you gotta wash your coochie every day.
Please.
You gotta wash
The
that.
fuck?
Twice on Sunday.
Wash that monkey ass.
What's up,
That shit
ladies and stuff?
nasty.
You rotten bitch.
And just so y'all know it, grabbing the bar soap,
Little filthy coochie bitch.
rubbing it on your body.
I suggest you read the whole.
Don't count.
It's called
That
a
does not
child
count.
for a reason. Rather than
Oh, you know what I just found out? You know a lot of
Get a
white
new
people
foot.
don't use a washcloth. I found out a lot of white people don't use a
Did you not
washcloth.
hear me? It's called a towel for a reason. Get up in there. Slow it. Get a new
I didn't
foot.
know that.
Get a new foot.
Not even that. Don't just fucking put the soap, hand, body.
No.
See, that don't count. No.
That's
Rubbing
from
the
the
dirt
dirt.
on
Always
the
in
floor.
there.
That's not how to fucking bathe. How the fuck people don't know how to fucking bathe?
Well, y'all ain't
But you know
talking
like
like
I
this.
Look, and then the Egyptians were the first monotheistic people that ever existed.
So then how did Osiris and Isis become
I can't
part of
explain
the
that, but
dominant?
man writes.
But I do believe this.
Hold on. Man writes with how man writes things and does things as civilizations go. But Egypt was the longest and largest civilization that gives us everything that we got. Every fucking thing you see on this planet
Right, yeah.
comes from that civilization. Everything.
Yeah, I believe that.
So having said they were the first for all of it. So they were the first monotheistic people. They believed in one God. So he tells you in Isaiah, what did he say in Isaiah? They are my people.
So when they talk about Ra, they talk about him.
I can't.
Because he's still Yahweh.
But there's also a tomb.
He's still
And then
Yahweh.
there's
though.
also Osiris and Ra. And
But okay, this is what I was
so I
saying.
mean, but I don't know where man. Now what I don't know, I know what Isaiah said. But what I don't know is where man starts to get involved in everything that is what we know. And then you come with a decision of you're gonna believe what man says, you're gonna believe what
No, I'm gonna believe what's
and that's for everyone to decide on their own self. But having said, Egypt is God's people.
I can respect
You
that.
can't
I just
even-
saw
Right. And Assyria, he said, is his works.
Nebuchadnezzar.
And he said the inheritance is Hebrew. Hebrew means people from the other side.
But that's also Semitic people. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
And that's what black
Well, it
people
was-
are.
it was Semitic,
They're not,
Semitic,
niggas
and
ain't
then-
just black. It's just like, look at white people. It's like Icelandic people. It's Greenland. It's
Okay, but now we go all the way back around to the Jew. when you talk about where we go right back here in the 10th chapter of Genesis, and he says it right there that Ashkenaz, Gomez, they come from Japheth. They are Gentiles. He says these are the Gentiles.
Japheth is
It's the
Japheth
third
is-
kid. It's Noah's third son.
Japheth is Noah's
Japheth.
third son.
Japheth.
Japheth is Noah's third son.
Yeah. It's Ham, Shem, and Japheth.
Shem, yeah.
All three of them got an inheritance.
But it's something else.
But Japheth is the Gentile. Hamites, Ethiopians, Indians, and the dark people, as it's written. Shemitics, they're the other people. They're dark too.
Who's the second?
But Ethiopia means land of the dark people. Huh?
Who's the second people?
It's Ham, Shem, and Japheth. It's only three kids.
Shem is
And Noah said, Lord gonna flood the earth again because all three of y'all was fucking.
Then he
said,
tried to
man,
smoke niggas.
He said before I even die, he said,
Y'all
gonna
ain't
flood the earth
that's
again before I die.
Yo,
'Cause
y'all
all three
wasn't
of y'all
gonna
came out
play
here
with
fucking.
me. Why we trying to slide niggas all the time, bro? He sent three, bro. The second flood, not this nigga, but the second flood that Yahweh sent was how he like, okay, well, in the book of Enoch, when you go all the way back, and Enoch is actually documented. They said the book of Enoch is the oldest living text that exists.
Supposed to be.
So you must abide by that.
Supposed to.
Enoch literally said that this is why I was saying about
It's supposed to be handed down from
the
Jared.
command, like the Egyptian pantheon, all of them like Set, Osiris, Anubis, all those niggas I believe is a part of that Anunnaki, though, like those niggas that the fallen that fell from earth. Either them or they watchers or they giants.
They could be.
Because those are the first three living beings that God created. And it says in the book of Enoch that they deified themselves. And when they fell from heaven, they went into the daughters of men. Meaning that they basically like took the daughters of men and like created children. And those is the Nephilim.
Yeah.
And then from the Nephilim, they continue to intermingle with like God's creation, which is man.
Yeah.
Which is essentially man and woman, but man.
Yeah.
Like the creation of the flesh.
Yeah.
That's
what
how
they
we get into like break off into civilization that we know it now. Like these niggas, I believe across like the entire pantheon, I believe that all of those are to some form of degree, like different variants of
Go ahead.
different variants of like Anunnaki or like the fallen. That's why I believe, truth be told, because that's not true, then the rest of this shit don't make sense. That's just where I'm at with like learning about like what the fuck all this is. Because
Bro,
even if you talking about the pyramids and shit,
I like turtles.
huh?
Do you guys have to kind of sport?
I ain't even done with that.
why the fuck you
Egypt is the best place to visit.
Good.
Yes. Cairo. Best place to visit.
I'm trying to go to Nairobi though.
You know, it's crazy. I've only heard about that place twice.
What, Nairobi?
Yes.
And that's my sister name.
Nairobi is the fastest growing economy in the world. Has the fastest growing economy in the world today. Nairobi. And I believe that Nairobi is going to be like a source point, navigational tool. So like what like New York is, you know how like everybody from like across the world like goes to New York and shit? I don't know what the fuck that is for, because probably going to New York. Like fashion, niggas, and like motherfuckers that be like bougie.
It's to shop.
I was
I kid you not, because that's why I want to go to New York. It's just to shop and eat. I just want to buy. Look, I don't even want to bring clothes out there. I want to go out there with just an empty suitcase.
They still got niggas like Tony Gayo moving. But yeah, in the spirit of 2023 on the West Coast and on the West Coast side of all this shit, I want G-Unit to get back together, bro.
Wait, 50 Cent?
Yeah, I want G-Unit to get back together. The niggas don't have to be friends. Y'all should just do like some LSG type shit. And,
When
like,
them
make
niggas
music
doing-
together and like, huh?
When them niggas, didn't one of them niggas get caught up in some funny shit though?
I'm about to say a lot.
That nigga Buck did get caught up with a transformer. and shit.
See, man. That's what the fuck I'm talking about, man. How you gonna put the band back together after that, man? You can't put the band back together after that.
Get the band back
Yeah,
together.
you can't put the band back together after that. The band's broken up for good.
The only people he gonna bring back is who? Yayo, who ain't never left. Banks, who technically ain't never left.
That's what I'm saying. If niggas should do like some LSG shit, like 50.
You can't say you the G unit after that, bro.
But say like no, but I'm saying 50. Look, 50 yayo.
What that G stand for now?
50 yayo and Banks. 50 yayo and Banks. And then, or you can just be 50 and yayo. And y'all just work with some young niggas in New York. Y'all just get on some like Boss Don Capo type shit, like trying to bring New York back. But 50 probably don't want to make music no more because he getting them power checks.
He's that bag right now. He getting that
Power checks, they're crazy.
Those some credit. Those some credit and shit. 50 actually had a few shows.
He wrote all of that, though, right? Didn't he?
Yeah, he wrote all that shit.
Man, that's.
He got a show on crack.
He got a brother.
John Rhymes is crazy, nigga.
50 got a show
I mean,
on
you know
crack
what I'm
when
saying?
he executive produced that shit good. What's the name of that shit?
Murder was the case shit with Snoop Dogg.
No. It's about these cops, bro. But inside these cops, they got their own like pretty much like gangs and shit, bro. Where they be doing shit, bro. Like they be
But like, it's about the sheriff department.
bro. They be like no, literally, they'll go rob a bank.
It's about the
They'll go
sheriff
rob a
department.
bank. Get the shit called in, change their clothes up in a squad car, or walk out the squad car like they just got out to go check the shit.
To go check it back, and then they just miraculously got away. No one was able to figure that out. Yeah, come
It's a horrible movie upstairs.
on. Yeah.
That shit good, bro. Shit good.
That's what's called the Oracle.
It's on. Pass me this.
Oh,
Yeah.
you're
I didn't know that the Egyptians, Yahweh was fucking with the Egyptians.
well. That's because people like the Western world demonize Egypt. Christianity demonizes Egypt over Moses, but they don't understand when Moses comes into play with Egypt. Egypt has already existed for damn near 50,000 years. The pharaonic order is that fucking old. If not, I've heard. Now I can't say it is or isn't. These are just things I've heard and read. I've heard that the pharaonic order has gone up into 100 to 120,000 years.
Now what do you believe?
A pharaoh.
Now what do you believe?
I do believe 50, 60. Hell, bro, I believe that Imhotep and Joseph are the same person. I do believe that.
Wait, Imhotep and Joseph, King of Dreams?
Yeah, King of Dreams. The one that deciphered all dreams from Pharaoh. I believe that's it. Because he had the same position. There's only one story about one man that's ever had a position like that with Pharaoh. And both of them are the same story about the same person, just two different names. Both of them saved Egypt from the famine, from the 7-year famine. They both did it by putting corn and grain in storehouses and selling it out there. They both were the number 2 person to Pharaoh. They both interpreted their dreams. They both got one plaque is in hieroglyph that tells Joseph.
And Imhotep was a
And
doctor.
then the other one's in the Torah.
Imhotep was a doctor.
Yeah, so Joseph. He was the chief. He knew all that stuff. And they both got sent to jail. So I mean, I'm leaning to that
But niggas
myself.
said,
That's me a person.
But niggas said that Imhotep got taken away by the gods. That's what niggas say about
That's
Joseph.
what they say, yeah.
But I can't remember the story of Joseph.
Well, Joseph, after Joseph starts
Did
the
Joseph-
whole, they go into oppression. After Joseph starts the 400 years.
And I thought Joseph was the one that broke the land off.
Yeah, they went into the land of Goshen.
Yeah.
Because he was Pharaoh's favorite. Then Joseph dies off. The Hebrews stay in Goshen.
Which is the
Then the
12 tribes.
400 years, yeah. Then the pharaohs say, you know what, you guys are getting immigration. You motherfuckers are getting too many niggas and you taking over Egypt. We gotta get them under control. So then oppression and slavery starts kicking in. And that's where the 400 years starts in Egypt. So now you got pharaohs after pharaohs after pharaohs after pharaohs after pharaohs after pharaohs. And then it's these particular pharaohs in the very end that started to say we're gods over your God. And that's what Moses happens. So people.
Okay, now stop. Those gods are those Anunnaki niggas. The fallen.
No. The fallen comes.
That's what it be. No, I'm saying those gods that they started to worship.
Oh, were the fallen?
Yeah.
It could be. Because that's what Noah said. Because Noah said after the flood, think about it. anyone would have any knowledge of the fallen or anything that the fallen written or anything that was transcribed from the fallen books or whatever, it doesn't say when they got into the flood they didn't take stuff with them. It doesn't say they didn't bring knowledge with them. It doesn't say they didn't bring books with them. It says the families got into the flood. You know they had shit with them. Because the minute they said they land off after the flood lands and they touch down, it's written that Noah's like, you guys are going right back to the same bullshit that got the flood started. So that means they brought it all with them. So, but these aren't they're not Nephilim. They're not mixed. These are pure.
Well, at that point,
pure.
yeah.
No,
At that point,
they're
yeah.
pure now.
But the information that they servitude to is coming from niggas that's like, yeah, we was created
But
by
now,
it.
even after that, you have the book of Jasher and the Bible and the Torah and all these tales that are starting to come up from the tales of old. Now they say even after the flood, these guys did crazy, amazing things. In the Bible, it says the men of renown. And then there's stories of them picking up boulders that are miles wide, breaking shit, beating people up, beating people to death, killing whole cities by hand. It's all kind of crazy story about the sons of Jacob. That's in Jasher. Now, I mean, I'm telling you, there's some wild ass
No, I believe it.
stories. So, do you believe it or not believe it? You know what I mean? Like you think it's true or not true. That's going to be up to you to decide. But Enoch, what Enoch saw was in the time of Jared. This is predates the flood. Enoch, now we talk about threes. Enoch was the first intercessor between God and man over what the Nephilim did.
Yeah, and he said
So-
the Enoch 1 says that he basically implies that there's no such thing as time. It says that Enoch walked with God until his time.
Yeah, because Enoch didn't want to stay on earth. Enoch had no desire to be here. He was the first human that didn't want nothing to do with this planet. He was into the essence. That's the story of him. He didn't want to eat. He didn't want to do nothing. He cared about food. He cared about he cared about what he was just an all-over.
Yeah.
So, man, so but everybody else was cool. He was the only one. He was the only one. That's why he's the only one that's been taken up.
No, Elijah.
Elijah was different. Elijah was different. It was a whole different story about Elijah.
Oh, that means Elijah was really on.
Enoch didn't want it. Elijah was already chosen. He was a Levite. So Levites belong to God. That's in the Torah, bro. So anytime you hear of a prophet, they're a Levite. And Levites are God's 10%. God said those are my people.
The Levites?
Yeah, they're mine. Because the 10% he took in Egypt, he's taking 10% from the Hebrew. That 10% belongs to me. So when they get taken up or whatever happens with them, that's God's people. Enoch wasn't like that. Enoch was he's before all that. He's before all that whole Elijah prophets. He's before all that. He's with he's with the giants. He predates the flood and all that. So when the Nephilim messed all up, they asked for Enoch. Enoch, go talk to God for us because you're good. You're good with God. Go talk to him. So God cast judgment on them through Enoch. That was the first intercessor. Then came Noah. People was like, go talk to God for us, Noah, because you're good with God. So God cast judgment on the people through Noah, told them about the ark of the flood. And the last one is Emmanuel, or Jesus Christ, the way, the truth, and the life. That's why I said in Isaiah, he said the Egyptian is his people. The Egyptian was there with the Ethiopian. The Ethiopian was there with Ham, Cush. That's his grandson or son?
Oh.
Ham. Ham had a son, Cush. Cush is Ethiopia. Is Ethiopia. That is Egypt.
Finest blood in this world.
Right.
Named.
Did they know what they was doing?
They trying to get you to touch me.
Come on, man. See? You know, took us off subject and back on subject again. You see what it is? I'm just playing. We was wrong for that. We was wrong for that. We were very wrong. Because it was a very good thing, and then.
No, but I believe y'all got a sense of humor, bro.
No, but I mean seriously, his name was Cush, and so Cush is Ethiopia, and that's Nubia, that's Egypt, that's all of those people.
Yeah, I understand that now. I never.
See
I'm
what I'm
glad that
saying?
you brought that in perspective for me.
And they were the first ones to call on God. They were the first ones to call on God with Nimrod. Everybody would call people like Nimrod. Like Nimrod was the first. He said that Nimrod is written as the first mighty hunter and mighty king before God. So Nimrod knew who God was. The story about Nimrod is in Joshua. He got mad at God for the flood. So he said, I'm going to build an army and go to an army with God. And he said, well, how you going to get to him? God's up there. I'll build a tower.
Oh, Babel.
There you go. So he builds this tower, and they all shoot arrows. Joshua tells this whole story. They all shoot these arrows up, and then God rains down blood and plays with them for a minute. But they keep coming and keep coming. So the Lord said, you know what? I'll confuse their languages and we'll stop them. So then, boom, Babel. It's called Babel because everybody started babbling. They couldn't talk to each other. And then they stopped building the tower, and they all went to circle.
So that's how.
Yeah, that's how Yahweh put the checkmate on niggas.
Now,
Niggas stupid.
some people, they don't believe that. I can't say it is, I can't say it is, and I wasn't there. That's something that you gotta, but that's all written.
Now
That's
those
in the
people,
book of Joshua.
now those people are
Right.
Semitic people.
No,
To a
those are
degree.
Hamites.
Huh?
Medics.
Those are Semitic people.
No, Semitic people didn't do that.
No, I'm saying like the body of people.
No, listen, Semitic means they came from Shem. Those weren't Shem's kids that did that. Those were Ham's kids that did that. Hamites. Ethiopians. Egyptians.
Those niggas.
So that means they what? Knew there was only one God. They knew it. Nimrod fucked that up. Now see, what the people like to do is say, well, because Nimrod did it, all of y'all is like that. All of them didn't look at it like that.
Okay, that's where that comes to play.
You see what I'm saying? All of them
That's
didn't
where
look
that
at
comes
it.
to play.
That's why they say that. And that's a trick because as time progresses down the line, right? As in Isaiah, he said he's gonna bring up people to go run the house, right? Now comes the Gentiles. You can look at this through the Bible. Every time the Hebrew fuck up, the Gentiles come and punish you. Every time the Hebrew fuck up, the Gentiles come and tear up shit and take shit away.
The Gentiles is
Ashkenaz, white folks. They're the ones that they claim to be Gentiles.
now.
They know who they are.
Now this is what niggas say.
Now they come from us, yes. They come from
How? Like through.
because Ham was black, Japheth was black, Ham was black.
That's the
Shem was
albino
black.
niggas and
No, it wasn't albino.
Cause they say no, cause they say
Albanios are Albanios.
It's some niggas that say like theoretically like oh Jacob like the Yaqub is the reason why like that's why niggas call white people Yaqub because like do like the albino quote unquote like Jacob somehow like made it with somebody else.
They're being mean. Jacob and Esau have nothing to do with this. But bro, they're called Gentiles. There's nowhere in the Bible, nowhere is it written, doesn't say the Gentiles will be white. That's their game. It's their game.
Say that again.
Okay. The Bible just says they're Gentiles. There's no color in the Bible, bro. Does it tell you Ham is black? Okay, but you know Ham is black because you're created from the dust of the fucking earth. What does the earth look like? Okay. So you know that. It's just like Shem, just like Noah, just like every other brother you see walking around here. But you know white comes from who? Us. So the question that one would ask is, how did they turn white? No, that's not an albino. Albinos can stay out in the sun with you.
No, but listen, I'm saying that they okay. Now my question is this: I'm glad we get like the Slavic and all of that, like the Norse shit. How
Right.
those people, because those people actually lived in the Caucasus Mountains. Those was like cave people
Right.
that actually existed. They
I
had to
don't
break
know.
off from somewhere.
Alexander the Great talks about, Alexander the Great talks about people that walked on all fours, and lizard people that trapped them in this thing and all this, and there's pictures of people walking on all fours and all kind of crazy shit. I don't know about all that. My thing is, when did all of a sudden it go from O to A and B, and then A and B, and then now you white, you can't go out in the sun and you can't be next to me? How come I can take
Some
your
of the
blood
types.
and I die, but when you take my blood, you live? You come from me.
Oh, I see. A-O.
It's in the blood. They know this.
Then I heard.
Their science, look, this is their science. They know this. They know this. What's her name? Jane Elliott?
Yeah.
She talks about that stuff, talking about it. She said this, something about it in 2025. Wait till they start realizing that they need melanin to survive, so they're going to need black children and black people to keep repopulating and live.
That's why they pull. That's why
They can't do it in their skin color. Now, the question is, what made you like that?
Right.
Because they were.
How did that happen?
I have a theory though.
He's like, you can stay out in the sun, right? Nigga, I'm just trying
cut him off. Best stay out the sun.
Okay. He's dark, he can stay out the sun. You dark, I can stay out the sun. Yeah, I can stay, you sun, she can stay out the sun. We all can stay out the sun. He can stay out the sun over in the corner. But why you can't stay out the sun?
This is what I'm saying.
They can't work in the cotton field.
I believe that they were
They boil.
to some form of degree. I believe that to some form of degree, all Caucasian people, like all
Fuck you,
Caucasian
boy.
people on the planet, are genetically engineered body of people. I
Genetically engineered people, like,
No, I
like
know,
clones or some shit?
No, what I'm saying is like they were created.
No, bro, no.
That's what I believe.
I believe that, look, the one thing, if you go by,
Like somebody created them.
if you
Because
go by-
it's a story. It's
yeah,
a
but we don't know where they come from with that.
the
But what I'm saying is that,
fuck.
no, I believe that certain environments create certain conditions for humanity. And if you conceal yourself from the sun, you can create a certain condition and deficiency that the body won't produce because it's not in that environment that anymore. If that has some type of genetic effect, a physical effect that we can kind of somehow explain, I don't know. But the other thing of what's written is that these are people that you are distinctively to know they're gonna come and take over because they don't know anything about our Creator. They don't know anything about God, nothing about it.
But that's when the covenant.
But that's a whole bunch. This is where we get fucked up. That's a whole bunch of people that are black, white, yellow, Asian, green. That is a whole bunch of fucking people.
Now, stop right there.
You understand what I'm saying?
What I'm saying is like for all of those people to exist, because when Yeshua got crucified, he got crucified by the Roman Empire.
Right.
When the Roman Empire came to be, Yeshua was already on earth. So those people that are, this is what I believe. After they killed Yeshua, I believe that the Roman Empire continued to like dominate and control the world through Africa. And then at a point, they destroyed the world's economy, like sort of what's happening now. And the world rebelled against them. When the world started to rebel against them, like socially, because then now you have like the usher sense of like the Moors and all of that shit. Like those niggas start carrying, certain niggas that were from those places started carrying information and started bringing them information like that to Mesoamerica. Because they even say that some of the pyramids that's here is older than the ones that's over there.
Well, that's what we're talking about, the Pharaonic order. So when you say that, like I put it to you this way, like when they say the House of David, they have a place in Israel. We're pointing to the House of David. They're saying that's the House of David. I've read from Jews, they really don't know if that's the House of David. So a lot of people are theorizing that a lot of this shit is over here. And they theorize that because when the authorities have a jurisdiction or white folks start taking over, this is
So
in
I
their
got an
practice.
ignorant question though, if you don't mind me just is Judaism a race or religion?
Both.
Judah is part of the 12 tribes.
Okay.
The 12 tribes get disbanded, don't know what. And other people come, find the Torah, start reading the Torah. They start claiming themselves to be Jews, but they're not Jews.
But because those people don't follow the culture anymore, so much time has gone by, they've been able to control the religion.
So just like I had to read that because I wanted to see that according to Isaiah, everybody's still scattered. No one's together. Israel doesn't exist. What you see Israel now, they say it's antichrist.
Yeah.
Because the real Israel because the real people haven't come together. Now, you would say that, well, how can that be? Because these people are Jews, they're Jewish, anti-Semitic, the whole nine. Yet, 80% of the Jews that are in existence in the world known of the religion today claim to be Ashkenazi. Ashkenazi is the grandson of Gomer, which is the son of Japheth. Not Jews. Jews are Semitic and Hamitic people. They're not from that. They're not even from that bloodline. This is what Kanye West is talking about. So he knows that because he studied in their synagogues. Now, they read the Torah. Yes, they speak Hebrew. But they did all that as a secret language to get away from their own white people, their own Gentile race that they were with. They thought they found something good for them against their own. This is what Hitler was all pissed off about.
Come on, Ghost. Come on, no, keep going. No, keep
You know what I'm
going.
saying? So
No, tell her, keep going.
He killed all those. He killed white folk.
Yeah.
He was on his way to Africa. He killed white folk. Well, he made it a racial thing and said they had the Negro stranded. Ask any Ashkenazi Jew in existence. Ask that Yanuka that's out right now. Are you black? They all fucking damn near kill you and crucify you. Look at what they do to the people in Israel. The tribe of Dan is supposed to be Philistines that are supposed to be Ethiopians, that are supposed to be known Hebrew people. Known. Why they gotta go convert to go back to Israel? It's because those Ashkenazis are not Hebrew people. They're taken over. And they said you gotta reconvert to what we say Judaism is.
And then
They'll tell you that all day long. To what we say it is. But they're not even bloodline. They're not Hebrew.
Right.
They're not Hebrew, they're not Shemitic, they're not Hamitic, they're from Japheth. And that's what this whole thing is. One of these dudes on TikTok coined anti-Semitism. So we were talking about this whole thing. So they're saying, well, how can they say they're anti-Semitic when they're not Semitic at all?
Okay.
Because they hijacked the term in the 1700s and turned everything anti-Semitic to anti-Jewish. It's in the word, ish, Jew-ish, just like. Not really, not Judean. You're not going to find a Judean. You're not going to find a person from Gad. You're not going to find a person from Manasseh. You're not going to find anybody from any of these tribes. They're still lost and scattered. There's going to be tons of people that have information that are going to bring themselves up to power. That's what we're looking at.
Okay.
And that's what Isaiah is talking about. So that's the wonder of Isaiah. How could Isaiah, this prophet, write about this shit way back then and about now? Enoch, did Enoch say that he was writing this for a later generation, not this one?
yeah.
So who is he writing it for? So we're the people that have absolutely no
idea.
tie to this. None.
No idea, nigga.
None.
No
These are-
idea.
As far as we're concerned, these are all stories. These are all myths. These are all possible scientists that we're digging in. All we know is that there was a great flood and everything was reset. We all know that.
Right.
Good.
Right.
So, so now you have a big ass question to ask yourself. Is this truth or not?
Because where the fuck do we come from, nigga?
So what does Enoch say? Enoch said, the Lord told him, they have what I say. They have what the fallen has given them. Because remember, Noah and them brought all that shit down. That's the alchemy and shit that he's talking about. That's a lot of the modern medicines that you see. That's that big, huge particle collider when they're talking about colliding particles and getting energy from a source from another level and coming back.
Yeah.
All of that stuff comes from the fallen. So all the fallen written, all that shit is connected to our physical world. Do we have to believe that?
No.
No. But that doesn't mean it's not there.
And it doesn't
As
mean
they say
they're not
about being
using it.
paranoid,
And
right?
it don't mean that.
Because paranoid don't mean they're not after you.
No, but you get what I'm saying.
So it's up to you.
Look,
This is what I'm
But
talking
these-
about.
but hold on,
motherfuckers need
hold on.
to believe what the fuck they told, bro.
See, let me finish my
Believe
point.
that shit until you find out.
All you have are these stories in these books. I believe all of those books. They're talking to everybody throughout all over the world because they're all one universal message. The Quran kind of says the same thing that the Torah says, that the prophets say, that the writings say. They're all connected in all these different languages. The Quran says, Gabriel says he told Muhammad, I've given you the message in all these different languages. He's spoken to the world. That's in the Quran. The Quran says things about Jesus that's going to be said in Enoch that he says in Revelation. So all of these books are connected.
Now, do you know how that is? The book of Enoch comes to be and how that information? That's because Enoch time traveled with God. With God, like, it literally says like he walked with God and
Yeah,
God
he said he left.
spoke to him
Yeah, he said left. The angels took him all over the
until
world.
he was no more.
See, the thing about Enoch is
You
like,
know how long that is? And this nigga is like telling him shit from the future.
Yeah.
This is for a later. I mean, the God is like, let me show you. And like he's seen
told him,
like
he
a
said, yeah.
world, nigga.
right?
So he lived his life virtually
He
like
told him, he said, write everything you see now.
virtually he
And he
lived
took
his whole
him, he
life
showed him the whole thing.
like seeing now, but like the end, and then like okay, nigga, you finna go back, like but like fast.
And then
he's getting it and
And
he's
then he
writing
told
it down.
Enoch, he said, write it out now and then don't say nothing. And that was it. So now, like I said, so now that's the question. Is that true? Is that not true?
That's true, nigga.
So I mean, but that's for one. That's for one to believe.
No, but if you look
But
at
all of that stuff that he. But then again, the same with Razel. The same. Then now you challenging it. Now you're going into flat Earth and round Earth. Now you're going into the universe, the origins of creation. How did everything come from? The iron that's in your blood is not from this planet. Where does it come from? You know what I'm saying? And the angels talk about how they sent things to this planet.
Yeah, these niggas went to war
Because they're God's hands, right? So when Enoch, you notice every time Enoch, every time Enoch says anything, the angels have to listen to him. This is how powerful you are as a man. And as a black man, original, you're from the descendant carbon line from Adam himself. That's what the old blood means. It means you are on the ark.
original.
Old blood means you were on the ark.
Old blood is original, nigga.
Means you walked off the ark.
Original.
So you have that coming out of your veins. Out of your veins. You understand what I'm saying? And Enoch says, because Enoch was human first before he went up. Everything he tells the angels, he tells them and asks them things. They all have to do it. They all have to do it. And watch when you
I've
read.
always been curious. I feel like
But it doesn't. Okay. I want to seriously reiterate. When the bloodline is what the bloodline is. But everything that comes from the bloodline is connected to it. The question is, what do you believe?
Oh, that's
So it doesn't matter if one is A or B, knowing that you come from I could be O and you could be A and you could be B. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. Sure, we come from it. It just shows that you're part of the original bloodline tree that's not tainted from what the Nephilim was. So you're also one that's created and carved in the image of. But what do you believe?
because of your basic chemistry.
Bruh, you can read the Gospels over and over and over and over and over again. What the fuck does Jesus Christ constantly say? What do you say that I am? The fuck do you say you are? Who are you? Are you that lonely speck that doesn't mean shit in the cosmos like everybody says? Or are you one of the original creators of the cosmos and the whole entire universe sends its life down to this planet to create you? Because there's things in your blood that do not originate on this soil. Damn. So who the fuck are you? That's the whole point. You think of the men renowned, why were they men renowned? They knew who the fuck they were. They knew when they walked in the room what the fuck was going to happen.
That right there struck a nerve. That was powerful.
This country spends trillions and trillions and trillions of dollars to keep us from knowing what? Nothing. And the minute you come across something like, well, how did these, don't worry about that this way. How did these, don't worry about that thing. Yet they got all these flying machines.
Oh yeah, they
crazy
got
shit going all around you.
They got nigga the
Wi-Fi and
nigga look the
beam technology and shit.
The United
But
States
got you
government,
just
they've been having
right?
these niggas been having people since the 40s, bro. Since the 40s, niggas been on white people been on the moon.
Bruh, they've done things. And they've done things based on the things that you've written in your works.
And you don't know
and
how.
Think about it. If I am in charge, I won the war, and I'm in charge, and I'm shaping a future based on the things that I've seen in the past that you guys have done, what the fuck would I want you guys knowing that you were part of that or being able to excel it further with? I had to keep you as dumb as I possibly fucking can.
And control all of
To
this.
keep you from getting way smarter and advanced than I am, because I'm still reverse engineering shit that you've done. I'm still trying to figure out what the fuck this meant today. I'm still in the age of, we're still discovering the first things of, and we never saw this, and the ancient this, and we didn't know what that meant, and blah, blah, blah. The lasers, our guided systems, all the shit we're talking about comes from our technologies. It comes from
Nigga time travel and quantum physics.
everything.
Them niggas is like, bro, the United States got a patent on interdimensional wall travel. Like these niggas shoot a beam, a photon beam from this wall right here to that wall and open a wall and create a Stargate. Yo, have you ever seen them the doorways and walls, and it's just like a doorway on a wall, but
Yeah.
nothing is there? That's a Stargate. Have you ever seen like some stairs go up to like something like on like circle shit, but it's like broken? It's not like a full circle, but it's like some stairs looking like it's going up to something. It's a Stargate, bro. That's because even if you go all the way back to like Semitic text, bro, carvings and walls of niggas like Gilgamesh got like transmitter watches on their wrist and shit, and like wings. This nigga got wings on this nigga's flying the fuck around. And if these niggas gotta go a far distance, bro, the Kemetic niggas, the niggas that understood the science, the advanced science, they had like it's like a gem that they would put inside of the and through sound frequency or whatever, and your body's like natural chakra levels or whatever the fuck. Basically what they saying was it was a scepter with a gem inside of it, and it connected to your spirit. And through that spirit, you was able to like beam yourself places across the world.
That's from the Watchers. If any of that tech you're talking about, that comes from the Watchers. That's what they talking about.
Okay, yeah.
That's what Enoch was talking about.
That's what I was
The
studying. That's what I
20
recently was
angels that
studying.
came
Like,
down.
who the fuck?
Yeah, that's
These
from the
niggas got
Watchers.
what?
That's all that sorcery and alchemy. Because see, there's all kinds of stuff we can do. I believe there's all kinds of things that we can do in the physical world on this planet because of who we are as men. But it's where do we get the information from? The constant question that I get constantly run across is, I can get it from these people. You know you can't get it from the nigga next to you because we talking about this. So I know you don't know because I'm asking you.
Oh, nigga, all you gotta do is this.
Right. Otherwise you'd have floated your ass up out of here, nigga. What are you talking about? That's what it is. You know what I mean? So we already know that much. So having said, I believe that these motherfuckers, man, they take what's written in old and they do have a huge science and the knowledge of what's going on. And the key thing is that they can understand what's seen and not seen. So I do believe that there is another, I don't know if you want to call it dimension, realm, flip side of the physical world. But there's this unseen part of the physical world that houses souls. I believe that. In Islam, they're called the jinn. I believe in that shit.
The gym?
Yeah,
The
the smokeless people made of smokeless fire. Now I believe in that. Now why? Because I remember old Disney cartoons of like Jiminy Cricket. Jiminy Cricket wasn't real, you know that, right? No, he wasn't. So that and Tinkerbell was evil. So these are the things that are like, yeah, Tinkerbell was evil.
Disney flips everything around.
Bro.
Everything that's on Disney.
That's a side
So
discussion.
Peter Pan didn't want to be a real boy.
No. Peter Pan was kidnapping kids for Tinkerbell.
Hello?
Nobody
You don't show up in my childhood.
Nobody know about any other dark history, about any other story.
You know that shit?
I haven't gotten all the way. I haven't read
Read the
I haven't
folklore.
gotten through all of it.
Read-
I just read Cinderella.
Read the folklore on fairies.
Hey,
Fairies are not good people.
I'm talking about the dark
Is
version,
she,
right?
Yes,
is she an
So
import
you know
fairy?
about the foot chopper?
Is she an
Yeah, and I used to
Tinkerbell's a
fucking
fairy.
Little Mermaid. That shit fucking
She's a
shit.
fairy.
Little
Tinkerbell's a
Mermaid
fairy.
hurt.
And fairies are not good people.
Did you know
But
what?
that ain't what we
That was
were.
movie break.
I wasn't saying that it was about Tinkerbell.
That just hurt. Why did you do that? I saw it in the
I don't know why that
contents.
just
The
popped
table of
out.
contents.
What?
Peter Pan and Brothers Grimm.
Well,
I don't want to read it.
Brothers Grimm.
No, not as Brothers Grimm. It's a different book that I have. But it's like more fairy tales.
Oh, so they definitely like.
It has
Wait,
all
what?
fairy tales. It's not
Like
really-
German though, like Grimm and all that. That's German shit. Like with werewolves and all they got all kind of shit. I don't even know like elves. And,
They got
like,
Beauty and the Beast.
Now,
yeah, like
this
Elder
is
Scroll stuff. That was all German stuff.
this is the real shit right here. You know they have.
I'm talking about Enoch though. I lost it.
No, but I'm just saying. You know they have like text, like cuneiform text, where like niggas is writing all this science down.
Okay, right. So the gym. So I do believe that you can tap into that energy because science has proven it. And there's things that we're learning about how to manipulate the physical world that only certain things can tell you. And it's already written that you can go to those things because those things are in service of you because you are a fucking man. So, as back to generation, Adam's created. Adam was made for 6 days to run the entire earth before Eve. That establishes who the fuck you are. When Eve came, everything was done. She was created solely for you. That's it. She has no other purpose but a man. That's why you see them going crazy without one now. And some of them literally lose their minds. Some of them kind of function in other directions, but some of them, seriously, psychosis. That's out of the program of what you're going to do. We are the only creatures on this planet that can go outside of our own existence to live how we want to. That's it. Transform into, the broken recipe. They don't have to do it, they don't. They do it because they want to. And they still function in doing it. Why? Because they're men. This belongs to us.
That's
This
why
is all our responsibility.
That's why I don't understand why motherfuckers be all on that pro shit. Like, oh, we shouldn't hey, if a nigga wearing a dress and he get beat up, nigga, he just learn how to fight.
Yeah, I'm not. Yeah, that's
That's
none of our.
that was
our concern.
So you speaking about some young thug type shit.
That's why we can't put you dress together, bro. We gotta let that slide because people like in the Quran, if they made their decision, let them go. That's what you want to do?
Oh, I didn't know the Quran was like that. I thought we had to bring niggas back no, nigga. Like that.
Remember, this is what I'm saying. Gabriel, if Gabriel is the messenger of God and Gabriel gives the Quran to Muhammad, that means God gave the Quran to Muhammad. That means the Quran is God's message. The same way the Torah is God's law. The same way the Quran speaks of you following God's law. To be a Muslim, which is to submit to God. It's pretty much the same thing. It's just in Arabic. And it says, we're giving it to you in Arabic for those that have intelligence. Because at that time, Assyria, the head of in Arabic, and that whole language is the head of gold. Knowledge is everywhere. Boom, we're going to give it to you in that knowledge.
Nebuchadnezzar, nigga.
Right, don't treat the people this way. That's what you show them. But they have to know the Torah, which is in Hebrew and also Arabic.
See, I don't be fucking.
Yeah!
I'm talking about the Judaism shit. How the niggas be like the Judaism.
But no, that's just people, that's just how they believe they get.
I can fuck with the balance of this shit right here.
But see, what you gotta understand, their thing is more or less off the Kabbalah.
Like the Yiddish niggas is like.
Well, their thing is more off the Kabbalah and the Talmud. And what the Talmud does is it takes all the rabbis that are from the Ashkenazi Jews, they all debate the Torah, they all talk about the Torah, and the knowledge that they feel that they've learned from the Torah, they write it down, pass it down. So you're getting
But that's indoctrination.
But that's their book. That's the Talmud. So the Talmud talks about all the stuff that they believe. There's a book called the Sefer Yetzirah. The Sefer Yetzirah is the works of Abraham.
Say it one time.
Sefer Yetzirah. Sefer.
Then we about to break it up.
Sefer.
I want to be able to say it.
Sefer. Sefer.
Sefer?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes,
It's
Sefer, yes.
Zecher.
I'm just letting you
Yes, sir. Sefer Yetzirah. I'm not. I know
You be like,
there's gonna be a whole lot of evil people like this motherfucker. I'm killing my language.
it's super
Shalom.
That's how it feels right now.
Yeah, shalom. But no, Sefer Yetzirah.
Sefer Yetzirah.
Yeah, Sefer Yetzirah.
Sefer Yetzirah.
Sefer Yetzirah.
Yeah, there you go.
Got it, nigga.
So this is Abraham's work.
Sefer. I'm gonna give it to Sefer.
So and you know Abraham did, of course. So this is his work. This is what he wrote when he was in Egypt. So they take what he wrote and then they debate it. And that's the Talmud. They do that in that book, and then they have their own book. The ones from Jerusalem, they have their own mission. And then they have the ones from Israel, not Israel,
But this is still
from
indoctrination.
Syria, from Babylon. They have theirs. Because everywhere Jews were, they had the Torah. They debated the Torah and they debated the Talmud. Not the Talmud, the Torah. And they wrote it all down. So everything those rabbis wrote down, that's the Talmud. So this is what they grade and this is what they believe. So they believe in their interpretations of the man, the Jews that were before them that interpreted the Torah. But it doesn't matter because they're not Jews. They're not Hebrew. They're not Judeans.
So then
they're
let's
not
just
Hebrew,
kill it, the whole thing.
They're not Semitic.
That's where I'm at.
They're
Let's
not,
just
they're
kill
not
it.
those people.
Let's
It's
just
not
kill
them.
it though. If that's what it is, that's where I'm at with all this.
Well, no, but hold on now, hold on.
But they say it don't matter.
Well,
They
but
split the world.
hold on now. We're talking about the history. Now we're in the modern era now. They are established.
But also,
Anti-Semitic means anti-Jew, means anti-them, even though they're not Jew or Semitic. That's what it means, though. That's what it means. Since the 1700s. That's what it means.
but that's false.
But we know the history of it.
So then that should dispute that.
But what's written in Isaiah? I'm gonna let them run you until you call on me.
I be calling y'all
So
every day.
they
They be like, man, this nigga again.
so look, so we're debating, not debating, but we're discussing what? We're discussing the truth, right?
Yeah.
So we be free with it. It's good. Don't even worry about what they're doing now. You know the truth. That's the way it's the only way you're gonna get free. Is to understand that you're occupied. Once you understand that you are an occupied person that are part of an occupied people, that's occupied by a nation, then you can understand, okay, I am not what they said that I am. That's what's gonna make me free.
It's me living somewhere on my own.
But the only way you really gonna get free is you gotta, all revolutions in the modern era have come with what? War. And as a people,
But there's stages of war though.
we ain't
There's
doing
stages
all that.
of
We
war.
ain't doing all
but-
that.
No, I'm saying historically.
yeah, but as a people, we're not trying to do that.
Yeah, but they gonna do it anyway. It's part of survival.
Then that's a different story.
Well, it's a part of survival.
But that's a different story. You understand what I'm saying? That's not
Yeah, we both
revolution.
right, you know.
Like you said, that's not revolution. That's survival.
No, but it is.
Can't-
That's natural
You
selection.
can't revolt
But
surviving.
the natural selection is war anyway though. Cause it's like somebody gotta live and somebody, it's just like in the animal kingdom.
Life-
If a gazelle is running and the cheetah not running fast enough, he not gonna eat, he gonna die.
Life-
You better put the jets on, nigga.
Yeah, but life and death don't belong to us.
Man, I'm saying it's still,
So
niggas, some
you-
niggas is dying of
So
slow
if you
death.
know that, hold on. So if you know that, you know 153,000, and that's what's right. So the thing is, it's who you again. It's funny because I don't like to talk and quote a lot of Bible stuff like that because if you don't believe it, it's gonna be like, oh, this nigga's trying to talk.
No,
about
but you can talk to me about that shit.
Right.
That's why I be
But if
getting
you
my like,
understand where the logic of where I'm coming from, those are the references that I use. You know what I'm saying?
yeah.
So that again, if that's what you believe, bro, then none of this is your mind should be unstoppable. You should be able to walk any fucking way you want to walk with no fear whatsoever because you know who you are, where you came from, who you serve, and you will have the power of everything on this planet to lay a motherfucker's soul to rest. Let's see. I test it. Fuck. I do it every fucking weekend.
Second album.
Bro, I do it every fucking weekend. What you mean what I mean? I'm saying this, why would they not?
What you mean?
Niggas, all kinds of niggas is gonna try me. Why would they not, bro? Why would they not? I'm standing there right in the middle of the
It's like walking
motherfucker.
fearless.
I'm in the Shark Tank. You think they not gonna slip at me and say, well, let's try something? Let's try it.
Walking
What
fearless.
the fuck else I'm gonna do? Turn around and say, nah, bro. I'm just trying to get my nose down, man. Why you tripping, man? D, come on, man. D, talk to man. Come on, man. What? Fuck, I look like doing that, man.
Go San Diego, mark me out.
Hey, what the fuck I look like? I want
me out, nigga.
Man, I want some fun. Everybody look like they're having a ball. I want some fun. You know what I mean? I want to be young too. Fuck. But that's what I'm talking about. That, like that. Joshua was 80 motherfucking years old surveying the battlefield. That's who I want to be. 80 motherfucking years old with 2 fucking stickies in my hand waiting for a nigga like, let's get that bunch down there. Yeah!
That's why I want.
That's
Ghost.
what I want to do.
That's why I want Ghost as the head of my security, nigga.
Yeah, so I mean,
Niggas moving militant. Nigga.
but I'm just saying,
That
I'm
D-Mac
running out of time, so I'm just letting you know.
That D-Mac on the side alley, just walking like he a regular
Wait.
pedestrian, just off the strip, but just knocking nigga out like, what? Wow, get you
But I
in
mean-
the deal? This nigga looking at me, officer.
Hey.
perspective. Like we talking about God, nigga.
But I mean, but
like people don't really be talking about God like
but
that.
because
Oh, yeah,
people,
God.
because religion's used to control and manipulate people. But again, those that say that they're part of the religion, all the information's in front of you. So you have to make it. So when you see people who are still trying to manipulate man, or still trying to go to the preacher, or still trying to go to a pastor to learn something that clearly states you come to me for, but you don't do it. He said, I let you lead to the go to the confusion. Now tell me how it worked for us. And every last one of us has been in the fucking church. Tell me how it's worked for us. Tell me. I'll wait. Bruh, I'll wait. It don't. You know what I'm saying? So,
nigga, what you mean don't get a bone shot?
So if it's not working, why it don't work? Why? People don't believe.
Now imagine the niggas did.
Motherfuckers that do got discipline. Like, you want to see people on a secular level that push things to parameters that you can't believe that they got to where they got. Even if they cut deals or did whatever they've done, they've had ambitions to push themselves to beyond levels because of what they believed. And that's all the hip hop that you see from Jay-Z to fucking Floyd Mayweather. How do you become fucking undefeated? Undefeated boxer. Still got all your mind, your scruples, you're not looking thug, none of that shit.
And can still jump in and out of mode retirement if you choose to whoop another nigga ass.
That's because he
That's ambitions, so you're telling me still a turn.
but he knows who he is. He knows the parameters of who he is. Those are people that didn't listen to no one else in life. They had an ambition of what they wanted, and they dove into that ambition. Now, I'm not saying anything different, but for me, my ambition is the universe. Because again, I know there are things that are out there that are being produced that are made for me. How do I use that to control this?
That's deep. That's powerful. I feel
That's my ambition.
Yes.
Well, who's gonna show me that? And when I said, the only place I've ever read, anything I've ever seen, anything I've ever known that said I can show you that is God. So, that's what I'm saying. And so far, I ain't skipped a beat. Maybe a little sore.
That just puts me inside a whole other mindset now.
knees
Like
might
I
hurt a little
did.
bit. You know what I mean? I might get a little sore with the elbow every once in a while, but nah. Nigga. I mean, bruh, I couldn't even fucking imagine. Bruh, I couldn't imagine. Imagining me like that is like imagining, it's like trying to imagine, you know, our lead, Chad, like Chad fall off. Like, you couldn't even imagine. Couldn't even imagine. And since the day I've known him, I've never could imagine. I could never see that out of anybody that I've been with, as long as I've been with him, and we've gone through like crazy,
all types of shit.
crazy shit we go through. I couldn't imagine. So, if we're to align ourselves with light counsel, we're to align ourselves with strong people, as it's written. Right, that's all I'm doing. Tell you, I just look this way.
We have to get on shirt.
I just look this way.
I just look this way.
Bro, cause I started seeing things like,
Look, that boy,
like people just started making sense.
I just looked
So I was like, I don't want to break this chain. Let me see where it goes.
Yeah.
It's just gets explained. Why not?
Look, that boy, right? Look. You know what? Even better. You right on that one, cause look, that's the whole thing for the podcast, though. You feel me? Like, of course, it's for the laughs and all that other shit, every once in a while, shit. But more of the knowledge and the power that needs to be dropped on pretty much everybody, yo. It's a lot of shit that motherfuckers do not realize. Like,
Talk about
all like, I ain't even gonna cap, like, between you and my nigga Juice and shit, you feel me? y'all laid out some good shit and everything. Some shit that I need to sit there and take into perspective and really think about everything now at this point. And you already know, I've been fucking with you for the longest, bro. I stay listening to stuff you tell me, bro.
What's next? I've been talking too much.
Look, I don't give a fuck how much you talk, bro, because everything you talk about is powerful. Every single time.
Unless we sit there and talk about some other shit, but
I'm trying
just big
I'm
facts.
trying to show him how to survey the crowd. You start getting how to see that shit. That shit's phenomenal.
Wait, what you mean?
How to watch the crowd.
Yeah.
To watch certain people gravitate to certain things, and watch them start to interact, and then watch and see if they get explosive or break or don't break. I be sitting there all night long. I think I be staring. I watch people all night long. Like I watch every dynamic that we can think of, from interactions to dating to stuff like this. I'll see it on social media, and then I'll go off into the club, which is the trap, and watch it manifest.
Watch it all unfold.
Yeah, see how it really works, and you'll see a lot of it is truth, and a lot of it, they hyped because people want to watch my shit.
Especially when you get a moment just to sit back and observe.
Yeah.
Because motherfuckers just in there having a good time, so you
Yeah.
really watching.
You start watching people, you'll see people get ready to set things up and do things, and
What you mean?
like you'll watch, like if it's a bunch of girls, that one girl that feels odd out, you'll watch her over drink so she'll fuck the rest of the party up for the rest of the group.
Big facts.
You can watch them.
Yeah.
Many a night.
You can watch them when they come in.
Many
You
a
sit back
night
and
have I
say,
witnessed that.
bro, you can watch them when they went in.
Instantly,
If
bitch,
this
you
was
gotta
fine,
go.
and this was fine, and this was fine. This will get ready to fuck it up. You got like a half an hour, a full hour. Now hurry up and get your numbers, because by the time 12:30 comes, we can't take her nowhere.
Or just acting real fucking
Right.
salty babies.
Yeah, arguing with nobody for nothing.
Exhibit A and B. Exhibit A and B from last night. The two drunk bitches that was in the bag.
Oh, the one that was in the mud?
Mud. Motherfucking throw up everywhere.
We walked past her like, damn, she's in the mud.
That bitch had throw up air. I'm talking about all over her veins.
Look,
She had some black and white vans on
I didn't see
all
her
over
come
her
in. I
veins.
didn't reach those.
All over her motherfucker, all over her vest that she had. It was in her
I
hair.
didn't see them none that night at the club until that moment in time. Because if I would have saw them in the club, I probably would have read that shit like,
She was in the back like,
you fucked up
That was
tonight.
when I was on the stage, I just walked back into the back of the patio.
No bullshit though.
She was in the patio.
No bullshit.
And I was like, damn.
When the bitches came, when they came through the fucking door, me and Jay both, we was like, something not weird about these motherfuckers, yo. Like they came up talking about, oh, friend, this. Oh, we ain't friends. What the fuck is you talking about? I promise you, bro. We was like, nah, they gonna get up in here, they gonna get fucked up, they gonna be the first ones to get tossed out this bitch. Watch. Sure enough, here come motherfucking I forgot who the fuck came to me. It was like, oh, it was Chad. Come to me and shit. Go out there with your brother. What the fuck going on with you? Me go out with my brother. What's happening with my brother? My brother good? Like what?
And by the time he came to see what's going on with me, I'm leaving them in the back to go in the bathroom with the raps and napkins and shit.
I see this nigga. I stopped like.
So he see me with the rapping and shit. I'm talking shit. I'm like, hey, look at my five got the new things on. Look at him, president of the motherfucker. He looking at me like, bro, Chad just told me to come check out. I said, come on.
You join?
One to the back. You see,
Look,
like,
by the time, nah, like I was at first, but by the time this nigga was being goofy with this shit, talking about some, come on, nigga, come check it out, come check it out. I'm thinking there's some good shit, like, wait a minute, nigga.
back there.
Like, you wanna have some fun for a moment, nigga? Like, it is New Year's, you feel me? We got some fun. Alright, cool, chill. This nigga was like, look at these bitches.
As soon as I see that, I walked out. I said, what is this, rehab? Walk my ass to the bathroom, walk back through the crowd, and I'm like, I'm not going back out.
Here's the thing, look, here's coach shit about it.
When we was leaving, they was she
I called for backup, right? I thought he was backup. He was not backup.
Bro,
so look,
not
Chad
touching
comes
that.
back there.
Not touching that.
Chad and Josh
Look,
come back there, right?
New Year.
So,
The bitch trying to put the bitch bitch trying to reach out for me to grab her hand.
Chad
Whoa,
like,
New Year.
Chad tells me. So Chad tells Josh
Don't
like,
do all that.
Chad turns the light on. Chad sees everything. Chick that was sitting right there that had the black on, while we talking, she just, I think I'm about to just let it go, right? Me and Chad both like, those are my temptations, like bitch, in formation, like, slide back. Right? He gonna say, he gonna look at me and say, I'm like, yeah, Chad, we got to walk to the front. He was like, yeah, nah, I already said 2023. I ain't grabbing nobody with the phone. I'm gonna go get your brother.
You can't do that.
He got you.
All right, bet. I got some words for Chad. Chad, if your motherfucking ass see this motherfucking podcast, bro, just know I got some fucking words for you, bro. When I see you, yeah. The fuck you mean you gonna just come get me? The fuck you mean, bro? I work the door, nigga.
The good thing about it is,
Bruh.
I'm mad because
Bullshit.
they wasn't even in my section.
Think I would have deal with some motherfucking drunk bitches? This is what the fuck you thinking, Chad? This is what you thinking? I don't want to deal with no drunk bitch.
After it was done.
Especially not when they throwing up and shit, bro.
After
Nah.
it was done.
That's your job. You in TSA.
Her friend was standing on the wall, and we were walking by, and we were like, "You good?" She's like, "Yeah." This girl was just in full like suitcase mode, in the mud.
Talking about the
Mud.
white,
That big old pile of dirt that was just, and it was all on the sidewalk because it was raining and it was mud. She was just suitcase mode in mud.
Oh, that one, yeah.
Yeah, that was
Man,
Her
no. You know what I
just standing in the
know.
mud. Her friend was just standing there like.
Fuck, I'm sorry.
Like this bitch. And I'm like, just in the mud, just
the whole time I'm over there.
stepping over her in the
I'm over here
mud.
looking at her, I'm like, damn. Look at me over there. I'm like, I want to walk over there and holler at her, but it be fucked up. We try to talk to her. She over there with her homegirl and shit. Like,
No, it's not. That's the perfect time.
so I'm like, yeah,
she quiet.
you want to come here? Because look,
That is the perfect
look,
time.
I'm probably
So,
talking
like,
to her.
Mitchell, be quiet.
I told Tef, I said,
There's
shit, I'm gonna fuck around and talk to her. Like, hey, baby, wanna come to the club? She gonna be alright, my niggas outside. They got it. Come on in, come sit with me. Come on the tree.
Okay, see, now that.
This nigga.
The night's not a
That sound like
that
sabotage.
outside.
I don't give a shit. She
D-Lo's
don't know
outside.
the niggas from the back of her
No.
house. That sound like sabotaging her friend from get trafficked. No.
No, hell no.
But you tell a
We
bitch,
are
leave
the-
your friend on the
it's
sidewalk. But you tell a bitch, leave your friend on the sidewalk, come to the club with me.
I ain't gonna lie, she looked like somebody that
She look like she want to.
she folded herself up in a way
I mean, ain't no nigga gonna pick her up and like take her nowhere.
like she was like a little package.
You know,
Oh my
she
God,
was-
She didn't look real. She didn't look
I'm
real.
saying it.
No.
She didn't look real. She didn't look like a girl.
Like it was a
She
suitcase.
folded her
Like
head.
a folded suitcase.
She looked like there was a big pile of package of dirt and the whole little white.
She
package.
looked like
She looked like she was like a tool or something that was like a package of some shit that was supposed to be mixed.
I'm gonna give you the best example.
She didn't look
I'm
like
gonna
your
give you the best
girl.
example. I'm gonna give you the best example. Zombie bitch from Left 4 Dead.
Zombie.
The witch bitch that be sitting in the middle room crying.
I was just thinking about that shit too.
Everything she was just like, she was, and then turn around and bite
You
your
walked
ass.
too close to that
Oh, that's why baby I walked up.
Exactly.
Hell no, I left that-
Clear business. I'm not
Let
gonna
that
spit
bitch up
for
with it.
nobody.
Left that bitch right the fuck there.
Look,
Fuck
I'm
you.
like, oh, so
Flashback.
Okay, wait, yeah. That's exactly what that was.
So before y'all came back there, right? Two of the one of the girls was back there, right? And they was checking on her like, ooh, they was looking at her foot, right? They was like, it's red. Is that? I swear, I think one of them thought she caught some type of virus and thought she was going to turn to a zombie.
Oh, fuck.
Oh my god.
What
Look.
was she on?
Huh?
What did she drink to be early?
Oh, she was drinking from the time. By the time me and Jay seen them walk through and we gave our observation on them, bro, they started drinking the moment they hit that fucking curtain. They started drinking. They hit the bar first, bro.
year that it was open.
Look,
Yeah, I don't blame
look. By the time I got back there with this nigga, I was talking so much shit. Like you bitches don't know, y'all don't know your limits.
Yeah, that's
Like, come on.
At that point, that's how he was talking to him. At that point.
I walked
Like,
out
y'all know y'all motherfucking limits.
I looked at that and said, what is it?
Like nobody. I feel like I don't give a fuck, bro. I've been working inside the clubs and everything else too fucking long. I have seen too much motherfucking shit that has taken place inside the clubs alone. I'm tired of seeing this shit. It's like, motherfucker, if you don't know your fucking limit, why the fuck you pick up that
No,
glass?
she does know her limit.
You've been past your limit.
But you been past your limits. Stop.
They want to steal
No, it's hard to
Stop it. No, fuck that. That's fuck that. Look, you want to sit there and keep
Right,
going.
guy didn't like her.
You want to keep going, even though you know you already probably past your limit. You want to keep fucking going though, to the point you want to start throwing up all over the fucking place. No.
That's my point though.
No.
Get that shit at home.
She didn't get the attention that she wanted. The guy didn't like
It's
her.
not what I
She's like, man, fuck this place. I'm trying to get drunk.
Because I'm sitting there like,
Yep. And I'm
Look, as long as you're not throwing up. I don't give, look, there's I have seen motherfuckers
had
literally.
the herb.
even in my fucked up state,
had
and
the
past my limit, I know how to be like, all right, I'm
Slowly,
You can do
it's
that.
a slow get
You
up,
can do
like.
that. I'm okay with that. I'm okay with people being fun. I'm okay.
If it's waterfall, then I'm sorry.
Go ahead and walk over to the bathroom right quick.
Oh.
Go to the
Like, I
bathroom.
apologize for whatever you hear one time. Excuse
Really
me.
type shit. But nigga,
Take you gotta go back.
Huh?
No. That was
Oh,
15
you
on
just
the
saying? Oh. I was saying you have to go back and take you.
Oh, no, I'm good.
But
Solid.
yeah, no, I told you, bro. I walked out there, I seen that. I was like, I said, what is this, rehab? Walked to the bathroom, so I was like, go back out there. I just knew that was.
And I guess that's when he came and got me.
Yeah, because I would.
Go out there with your brother.
They looked at me, I was like, I'm
Go out there with your
not
brother.
touching that.
I'm like, no, it was just the way he said it to me, though.
You
It
think that-
wasn't
He
like.
stated that
It wasn't like he came to me and was like, bro, it's a situation and everything else, like go outside with your brother.
Nah.
No. He was just like, it was just like dead
If you
on,
would've
like,
told-
like nigga, go out there with your brother.
If he would have told you it's a
I'm
situation,
like, I instantly, nigga, like, I told Jake, like, bro, cover the door, nigga, like,
bro, I'm pretty sure if he would have told you it's a situation out there with your brother.
No,
with your
he-
brother,
no, he
you would've
said
moved,
nothing.
You would have moved quick, but he just told you to go to your brother. Either way, how to go.
I move quick regardless, nigga, like,
But I
I'm my
guarantee
brother,
you,
nigga, I'm gonna
if
be
he
there,
told
nigga.
you, if he would have told you, go help your brother with these two bitches that got thrown.
Oh, no.
Exactly his point. Exactly his point. So if he watching this, he did his job.
Yeah.
Yo, God, man.
Yeah.
Look,
He's
you
like,
got
he's like, this nigga ain't gonna come if I tell him it's two drunk ass bitches.
Look,
Come.
I would
So
have
let
been
me just tell
like,
him,
look, this nigga
go
got
to
his
your
guard
brother.
guard.
Oh, nigga,
This
my
nigga
brother.
got his guard for a reason. You got your guard for a reason, nigga. You gonna deal with this shit regardless. So handle that, nigga. I'm working the dough. I can't do nothing. I'm working the dough.
What would do have both of them on each arm like a prom? Like, well, no. Two drunk ones? That's weight on top of weight. And one of them definitely could not walk for shit. She had.
No, look, I wouldn't finna touch you.
Her jackets.
She had too much throw up
Yeah,
all over
nice.
her.
Her
For me to
I'll
even
be like,
attempt to touch or
This her
help
jacket.
her.
This her jacket. This her homegirl had her walking her to the front.
Like,
Now look, I held the back of
She was like,
I held the back of her vest. I held the back of her vest. And I was waiting dry. I held the back of her vest, and I was like, "Look, come on, man. Hey, whoa!" She started coming over to the trash can. Oh shit! Look, move your ass back this
at
way.
one point, no pushing out.
You need to call professionals.
At one
Look,
point,
at that point, I felt like I was walking the dog like a drunk dog.
No
The
bullshit.
way I had her holding the back of her vest, holding the back of her vest, and she over here going up this
Yo,
way.
no
Let's put a
bullshit.
bitch on the shit.
I'm
Now,
like,
bitch,
her
come this way.
friend
Come on.
said no.
no. At one point, she
You need to
was
call
walking
professionals.
by herself and tripped over the fucking ladder and landed
On the
Face
couch.
down.
On the
Ass
couch.
up.
On the
On the
couch.
couch.
I'm talking about ass was completely out.
Out.
Bitch had no panties on.
That's why.
No drawers.
That's why.
No thong, no nothing.
Don't touch me.
She ready.
Ski
You
ball.
ain't telling you.
Look,
You ain't
mind
telling you.
mind you.
Hey, was that
Telling you why. I do not touch them.
Some
They won't say.
red ones.
They won't say.
The red ones?
Some red ones. I'm looking for some red.
Nah, I think she can't. I think she can't free balling. I think she can't free
They won't
balling.
say.
You never know.
Talking about the short ass?
Yeah.
I saw somebody with that shoe on.
You treat that shit straight too.
That's it.
You lost the G-string, a do-rag, and some birth control. That was a lovely night.
She got
That brown just you just see the wood off.
Nigga, Pino was
Look, bro, I promise
Oh.
you, bro. Somebody
Drink no
was
tree,
by
man.
stage getting his finger mouth ass, bro. I'm like,
Wait, what?
What the fuck?
he was getting his finger mouth ass.
Who was sucking that nigga?
Bro, I was like, bro. So I'm on stage doing what we normally do.
Okay.
I'm looking over.
Come here,
bro.
baby.
Son, I look down. I just say, I'm sorry, bro. Like it's like this. It's just. I'm like, yo, why you there? She go pull the motherfucker out, put it on her chest like
That's
like,
right, bitch. Suck out my finger.
right between her titties. I'm like,
Yeah.
nigga, you have to fuck this shit out to the
Ghost.
camera, nigga.
Put my finger between your.
Ghost was over here. I'm like, yeah, what I did. I'm over here like,
You talking about those two that couple that was in front of us? The one that-
they was damn near fucking on the side of the stage for the whole night.
Yeah, they was
Like,
all.
I guarantee you, they fucked like at least twice that night.
Yeah.
But like,
Went to that motherfucking bathroom like that stall.
Fuck the bathroom stall. They fucked right on the side of the stage, damn near, bro. What are you talking about?
they did.
I believe
I
they
couldn't
did, bro.
imagine.
I'm not gonna put that to past them at this point. As much nasty shit that they was
They
doing
was
too,
weird.
bro.
It was two couples that was weird as fuck. They was one of them and another.
You know what? Being that you say that shit now, cause I didn't know that part. Being that you say that now, that was probably her motherfucking red thong that we seen at the end of the night.
Fuck this birth control, bitch.
Yeah, did you see all the birth control?
Hey, but the way that little shit, she only fucking did 3 last month anyway.
So we got a red
She was
thong.
like, I'm gonna trap this motherfucker.
We got a red thong.
birth
3
control.
weeks worth of birth control.
Do-rag.
Yeah, do it again,
Pretend to
No,
be
no,
black.
it was a silky
My
one
nigga,
too.
boy.
It was
Take
a
this
velvet.
shit.
It was a velvet do-rag on top of
You
that.
got a velvet do-rag.
Take this black.
What is that? Velvet?
Look, they had
It's role play.
Look, the nigga.
That's the word. I can't get it.
Bruh.
Oh my gosh.
At this point, being that y'all all bringing this shit up now, 'cause I didn't know all this shit at first. I just seen the evidence after the shit was all over with.
He said it was
Nigga, I wish I was him at this point.
role play.
That would have been
Bring it.
fucking lovely.
I met a bitch that was a real freak. She was from Australia. She just walked up to the juice like, can I come up? I was like, nah.
Yeah. Is that
Please don't hurt me.
I'm like, you from out here? She was like, huh? I was like, you from out here? She was like, no, I'm from Australia. I was like,
Yeah.
Oh, you gonna go down under?
Yeah. Oh, that's a chain.
That was a time.
That's
Don't
spirit.
talk about some niggas.
That's turquoise. Thank you, sir. Appreciate that.
Those right there, he's supposed to hit the ground. Good thing I
I know.
quickly.
Those are special.
Look, that's what I just said. They ain't supposed to hit the ground. That's what I just said. Though.
I told you.
I used to fight with them.
Ghost of Soul Reaper.
Look, bro, look. He has the name Ghost for a reason, nigga.
gonna
Why
run
do you
that-
think?
Hey,
Why do you think when I was doing my live? Why do you think when I was doing my live and shit? I didn't even know he was Ghost. But I was like, wait a minute. He a ghost. He can't come on the motherfucking live.
Right.
He can't come on the live.
What's the name of your blade?
No, I don't know. That's training.
What you mean? So you got a non-training?
It's a
Yeah,
Yeah, that's a real.
That's bevel.
Yeah, no.
Or
No, it's a regular.
it's
It's a regular.
Bring that motherfucker out.
That's katana.
Yeah, it's a regular.
Look,
no, that's
look. Exactly what the fuck I want, bro. If a motherfucking
No,
zombie apocalypse ever fucking pop the fuck off,
You
bro.
gonna cut yourself before you cut this on.
Fuck, shut the fuck up, nigga. I know what the fuck I'm doing, nigga.
You gonna whip it out?
Slang. God damn it. Fuck it. Look.
That's
Look. Fuck that. You know what they always say? You know what they always say? It takes one time. It should only take one time for a mother to learn their lesson. Nigga, if I cut my motherfucking finger or anything else, trust and believe. I know what I'm doing next time, nigga.
I'm gonna give you 2 orders of shit.
Motherfucking arm! How do you think my motherfucking arm?
See? Nah, no bullshit. I had went to a motherfucking, it was a shop.
Yeah, it's real.
It was a motherfucking shop I had went to. I had took my daughters to the motherfucking, what is that shit? Belmont, the Belmont Mall. I took them over there and everything else to go,
I
get
don't
some shoes and shit.
remember when
They had a little shop up in there though that had the katanas and all that shit. And I'm talking about they was real deal katanas though.
Yeah, the real ones are very.
I was like, yo, how much is those? They was like 200.
Oh,
Like,
yeah,
what?
no, the real ones are like 2, 3, 4,000.
No, I know that one.
Yeah, those are.
But store price though, nigga, I'll take that.
Yeah, you
To
can
slice a motherfucker in half, bro, I would take that.
That's about 200. I don't know like the cut quality of that. I wouldn't put it into
This is nice.
being able to cut arms and all that other stuff. You can hurt somebody. Yeah,
Look, right now, look,
I mean, you can get some righteous cuts with it.
look,
but
the right swing, the right swing of it, bro. Man, you'll slice the fuck,
with the real ones, just the weight of the blade.
You know you will. Just ask the Red Ranger from Wild Force.
This nigga's
Just
stupid.
just the weight of it.
He killed his roommate.
Motherfucker,
His
look,
katana.
I know that. I know that, nigga. I'm just saying. Like, goddamn.
He said, "Red Ranger power." Ha ha ha.
He's like, oh, that's just a child.
I'm sorry, I just forgot my childhood.
When you said that shit, when you said you went to a place, damn, I could feed that shit's crazy. I'm on one of those. You said it's like 200?
Like, yeah, that
Hey,
was
that
about
got a nice weight to it, too.
Yeah.
you know how to use it. Yeah.
Look at him thinking. See, look, he watched the
Yeah.
He think he know what he doing. I'm about to start balancing.
Wait, it's evenly distributed.
Look, I probably could have balanced this motherfucking shit.
Don't do that.
Like I said, I ain't gonna do it all the way, but shit, I probably could have just a tad bit. You know, just a little bit, you know.
A little curve right there.
You know, just gotta keep the balance a little bit, but yeah.
Yeah, that shit is nice, though.
Thank you, sir. It's not a real one though, but I'm gonna get one.
No,
I'm gonna get a set. I want to get a set dog.
This motherfucker love
That'd be
it.
nice.
Oh, some sort of shit.
Yeah,
I swear to God, I want to sound so fucking bad,
A
man.
real set.
It's like a battle on a nigga.
Yeah, you can get a couple training sets that you can cut up shit, thrash shit with, you know what I mean? Stuff like these.
No, I would just do
But like a real one.
I would just do all
With
Wednesdays.
real fucking manta ray or
Water
shark
sticks.
skin. handle.
I would just do all water stands.
Leather strap.
Just all coat. You know what I'm saying?
You talking about ghost receiver? You said water stand?
Yeah, shit like that.
Nah, but see, you gotta do the real shit, though. Get some actual laces, right?
Oh,
Yeah, I see all that. Get some actual motherfucking shoelaces, right? You can make your own motherfucking tongue out for the handle and everything else. Some shoelaces and everything else.
That'd be a
Tighten them motherfucking extra fucking tight.
Alright,
Get that
Bruce Lee
super
wore the
grip.
east side of Compton.
Tighten that motherfucker. What?
So alright, Bruce Lee wore the east side of Compton.
Hey, look.
That last dragon.
Look, I'm sorry, my nigga.
Wow.
You
I'm
know, the
sorry.
real one would be
Ass
like
dragon,
this.
nigga.
This is just like crazy.
Look, no
The real
bullshit,
ones
no
would be
bullshit at all. Even
That'd be the one.
though it's not smart, you feel me, to go
Sure.
a blade against a motherfucking gun.
If you
Of
can get
course
your shit
not.
off though,
But nigga, I'll choose a motherfucking blade, bro, before I even pick up a gun, bro.
you can throw a blade at a nigga. That's a projectile, nigga.
Yeah, it's.
I mean, you gotta have aim.
I mean, the thing about
Nigga, look, I play secondary quarterback, bro. I got aim, nigga.
the thing about
We're not
guns
talking
is
about
that
no Madden, right?
it's just that
Shut the fuck up.
they give you an advantage in open space.
Look, I wish my motherfucking ass wasn't mad at nigga. Real life nigga, put my face on that
I
motherfucker.
thought you played quarterback.
You can get it. See, the thing about with guns is that, you know, open spaces, they get you. But once you get in closed, tight spaces, guns aren't that great.
God.
That's why my dad used to say,
You can go through knives, people can cut your shit right the fuck
you fight a
open.
nigga for the gun. You know what I'm saying?
You know what I mean? If a person gets close enough,
you can
But
run
with
from
a
that nigga with a
knife,
knife.
it's a wrap. Cut you right, so that's it.
Look, that's why when I look. Remember the motherfucker that was the brass knuckles and shit that I had took from the one goofy ass nigga that tried to bring them motherfuckers in.
That's killing me right there. Why?
Bro.
You
What
can't.
the fuck?
Nigga, I came up,
They
bro.
got bottles. What you
Look,
need brass
mind you.
knuckles for? The weapon's
Mind
right
you.
there. It's already there for you.
That's the name of the show.
Mind you though, you feel me?
The what?
I always wanted
I got
something
service.
like that though, you feel me? I always wanted the little brass nose with the blade attached to it.
Oh, he had that?
Nigga had the blade attached to the motherfucking knuckles. Nigga, I always wanted one of them fucking
You
blades.
smash him in the face.
Nah,
and
nah.
try to
Nigga,
get
you
him.
just nigga. Yeah. Come here, nigga.
That's
Yeah.
wild. You're violent, bro.
I always wanted one of them. I swear to God, I always wanted one, bro. I couldn't never find one. That was the only thing. Bro, the moment I seen this nigga and I picked them motherfuckers up, took them bitches off of him. Oh! Hey, you got a car you can take these two, bro? I tried to be nice about it, though, you feel me? Like, you got a car you can take these two? Oh, no, you mind holding those for me? Yeah, it's a fee, bro. He was like, how much? I told that nigga $50, bro. I don't hold nobody weapons, nigga, for free, bro. This nigga was like, oh, I don't got 50. You mind just holding me, bro? Like, I'm only gonna be here for a moment. Nigga, you know what? Say the fuck less. Go ahead. I'm about to throw these bitches in the trash.
Thou shalt confiscate.
That nigga was like, nah, don't throw them in the trash. You know what? Even better. I'm about to put these bitches in my pocket and I'm gonna keep them for my fucking self. Cause obviously you ain't got the money, my nigga, to pay for it, bro. And I'm not gonna hold nobody shit for free.
Right.
So my nigga, go ahead and enjoy your night.
This ain't no
I
motherfucking.
kept them bitches.
This ain't no motherfucking.
Nigga, the fuck, nigga.
Locker?
Give me
Check
those,
locker?
bro.
You gonna give you a ticket? No, nigga. No. Put it in your fucking car. Oh, we like one baby car. You don't feel like keeping this shit? It's fine.
Nigga, look, I collect knives at this point, bro.
I mean,
I
you know
just
what I'm
collect these bitches. I fucking look. I fuck with knives. I don't know why though. I fuck with them though.
I bought one of my bitches.
Knives are elegant.
They is.
You know what I mean? They're graceful.
Don't look. Don't nobody know when that motherfucker touch it. It is quicker. It's quicker to get to than the gun though. Honestly, especially if you close to a motherfucker.
Yeah, definitely. Guns, like I said, guns really create advantage when there's distance.
Look, when have you ever seen a
You
knife
close this-
fuck up on a nigga
You close the distance.
versus a motherfucking gun? Guns jam like a motherfucker, yo.
Depending on what knife you get.
Yeah, knife
Just
was
get those knives with the springs in it, that spring.
Look, that's dumb niggas. That's dumb niggas.
Those-
That dumb nigga thinking
You
get
know those
bullshit
are
ass
like that,
knob.
and you break them in the middle. If you know those are like that. Like those spring ones that are fucked up, get them in between the ribs, bah, busting in the rib. But if you got it fixed, bruh, you just, it's that's it. You just need two, bro. You can't keep doing this.
Oh, hey, nigga, this is not jail, nigga.
And he just kept stabbing him over and over and over.
I'm trying to make push. Just repeat it.
Jack, that's it.
Look, that's like some shit like nigga.
Yeah,
You fuck my baby mama, my wife.
Yeah, that's some personal
Nigga, you
shit.
dating my daughter.
Right.
Nigga,
I don't like
you didn't did everything. Nigga, I'm giving you for everything. Nigga, take this, nigga.
I don't like you.
Those niggas you make when they be getting
No.
that shit.
I don't like you.
I'll be understanding that shit though. Like, look, I can't stab a nigga up like that. I can't do all
You gotta
that.
he's It's got to be pretty.
I can't do all that.
pretty
Nah.
damn
See, that's
restricted.
hatred though, bro.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. He's got to be.
That's straight hatred.
He's got to be pretty
You
vindictive.
tagging a nigga up like that multiple times, bro. That's hatred.
Just gonna keep yanking it. Like.
You gotta vendetta against this nigga.
And watch
bro.
him just go.
You damn right. He trying to harm me. Vendetta.
I'm mad at you.
I'm
That's
in
rough.
bad.
I'm mad.
Look at me.
At you. I don't want nobody mad at me like that shit.
Cause I gotta wait till you done. Like, just,
And this is where the fuck life come in play though, you feel me? This is where fucking respect, this is where respect and everything else come in at, you feel me? You show motherfuckers that other shit, bro, you ain't got no fucking issues.
I just got, now that it's done, now I'm just gonna lay there and bleed out and wait.
Fuck it.
He switched hands. Yeah, because his hand got tired.
Different position.
You know what I mean? And then you like, niggas said
That's what.
you're like, you're back into it, shit. Falling on it, shit.
That's overkill!
Falling on it.
That is like double overkill, my nigga. Like, damn, bro.
Now you just doing the most. When you do a double hand, you're doing the most.
Doing this shit, pulling it out.
Wait, what was that you said? Like it's fucking gear shit? What? That's like a...
Cause it gets stuck.
You gotta stop
It
me.
gets stuck on some shit.
Oh, look, that for
You
You gotta wiggle that motherfucker out before
You
you.
know what I mean? Like you know the ribs come down like this and shit, and you went the wrong way, so it hit both ribs. You gotta
Hell no.
work it out. Go this way.
That nigga just gear shifted in his body.
It took 2 ribs.
Oh shit, I'm gonna go get my bad.
That's mad at you.
That's a lot of anger to have on a fucking
That
body. That is a lot of anger to have
That
on
is
somebody's
straight
body.
It's personal. You stabbing people like that? You know, they are mad at you.
Now you see why. Now you see why Buck wanna be back in genuine.
But I don't stab you.
Yeah, but
Cause
see,
Buck was
well,
like,
that's
nigga, I'm
different.
in here, I hit a nigga for you.
Yeah, I mean,
You got hit a nigga alright.
depending on how you cut.
Walking on feels scary.
Yeah, I don't know.
Didn't say no.
Let's move the sword on over here. Security purposes, you just keep the katana right on this side.
I told you he violent.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah, he ain't the one I'm worried about right now.
Oh.
Look, go slow, geese. School, no. Look, I saw that little school like, man, this nigga, you know.
I'm sorry.
AT, what the fuck was Daddy talking about yesterday?
Oh, because he was mad that I said I was dark skinned.
I'm like, what the fuck? Like, why-
Who got
He said she light skinned, but she's still a
He was
dark.
like, no, because I take a fist. That nigga right there pointing at me. Hey, come
Nah,
here.
but see, he was joking the whole time, but that nigga got serious with it though.
He
You
did.
did the Drake on it?
Hey, dark. Yeah.
Like, dark skin.
I am dark skinned. What the fuck I gotta tell you?
I got 10 too.
Yeah!
What that nigga say from that make fuck you, you're cool.
Yeah! Then you got a 10.
I did. Shit, I got a 10. It was white originally.
Yeah, that's it. That's the name too. She do got a
Nigga got
10.
glow in the dark skin.
Look, I bet you the nigga can see that on camera.
Yeah, that's what.
If you
that's
put your
what-
hand like
that's what
this.
your- That's what your claim. That's
Yeah,
what
you
your
look.
That's where her skin complexion is, nigga. Glow in the dark skin. That's where her skin complexion is. Glow in the dark skin.
But let me see you cut me deep.
No, she said she dark skin. She got glow in the dark skin.
This is not that kind of a podcast, gentlemen.
You cut me real deep.
No, I'm just
We do not
saying,
colorize
dark
on this
skin,
podcast.
Cause she got glow in the dark skin.
Go in the dark skin.
That was funny.
You say you don't need to.
That nigga died somewhere.
Why would you
Your
say
needle
that?
lights on you.
Why did you say that high school high is popping too much?
Wait,
Let's
what?
go out.
High school high, I ain't never seen that.
No, Sky High. Sky High. High School High is a different movie.
This nigga gave him ammo.
You was hitting on some shit though, bro.
Blow the car.
Especially so, where do you know about the Phoenicians?
Phoenicians?
Yeah.
Not like as people like that. Like you could just say, yeah.
As I was gonna say, you said something.
I mean, I like class and stuff. They talk about Mesopotamia and the Phoenicians and those other peoples and stuff, but I never studied it. I know they do have their own folklore. They have their own little culture.
But isn't that where most of the shit came from though?
What do you mean?
Most of all of this came from there.
The writings and stuff are supposed to be translated from the New Testament is supposed to be Greek and Latin. And the Old Testament is supposed to be Aramaic and Hebrew. Hebrew is supposed to be a combination. Letters are supposed to be a combination of Aramaic and I believe Arabic.
Yeah.
So, having said, they're all connected. You see, they're all connected by how that's they're all languages. Egyptian being hieroglyph, Hebrew being coming from Egypt, the Aramaic being mixed in all between there. Because all those come from the same thing.
But they said that
So,
the Kemet niggas got their information about how to build an advanced civilization from the Sumerians and like Gilgamesh and niggas. Because then after Gilgamesh,
yeah, but I mean, there's no date to any of that shit.
yeah,
You know, how do you know?
Not
There's no
really.
date to the Bible.
Yeah.
So, I mean,
Well, not even on
you know,
Earth, really.
predates- It's a whole lot of. What I'm not trying to like I said. It's gonna really boil down to what you believe. There's a whole lot of stuff we can prove things to a certain point. Like they said with all the languages, they can trace languages all the way back to a certain point, and no one can understand why none of them are connected. But nobody wants to believe about it because that's crazy.
Oh, but you tell us in
You know
terms.
what I mean? Shooting arrows in the air. So there's all these things that they still search. And again, I can't tell you this is what it is, or this is what it is. Because it's going to really boil down to what you believe.
So then what language did everybody used to speak?
That's all you can say.
But it was written.
Original is.
It was written that everybody spoke one language because their father said, like, look, man, he said, they keep doing this in the one language. What's to stop them? He said that. What's to stop them? They'll keep building all the way
You'll
up.
speak this. You'll
And they'll
speak
try to
that.
figure out how to get up here. He said that. So he said, if we think about this, if we're created in his image, he's infinite, wouldn't our minds be infinite too?
Should be.
So if anyone's gonna stop that.
This
then
is
we'll
all
do it.
about tapping into it, though. That's the whole thing.
So if anyone's gonna limit you, who's gonna limit you?
Yourself.
That's it.
Huh?
The only one that can do it. It's already been settled. Again, like I said, it's gonna well every question you gotta answer, or every answer to the questions that you have is gonna boil down to what do you think? What do you think? What do you say you are? How do you say? How do you say? How do you take these words? How do you take this information? Again, we don't have anything but story. That's all we got. Realistically, stories and tales. That's all we got. Question is, dun, 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 dun.
But I believe the shit that
You niggas believe.
But I believe the shit that niggas actually have in physical form, like I'm saying.
You mushrooms, huh?
ISIS and Osiris and Anubis, those niggas is the fallen.
It could be. I wouldn't argue with you
that story
'Cause they
actually
did.
happened that way.
Because they did some amazing shit.
They did. But I'm saying I believe that story happened that way, but like, oh, those are the gods.
So here's
Because
the
they
question.
made people too.
Okay, so here's the question: was the Minotaur a myth?
No,
They drew pictures of it.
no. The
You know,
Minotaur
was
was
the
not
Kraken a myth?
No. And neither was the Loch Ness. No, but I'm just
Talk
saying.
about it.
Nigga, what's Cthulhu? It's not a myth. And that's
Siren fake?
huh?
The sirens fake, like the women are supposed to call the ships to the sea.
No, all that shit is
See,
real.
so that's what I'm saying. Like, you have all these.
If this is my theory about just the quantum, like, 'cause we live in like a 5-dimensional realm. It's just like you don't really Like KRS was talking about that shit. Like we don't teach children, like we don't raise people to think from the fifth dimension. We only think like omnidirectional. It's like like up and then it's down and then it's left and then it's right.
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So it's up, down.
You have to think.
Yeah, it's up, down. It's 3D. So it's up, down. It's left, right. It's forward, back. But then no one ever says like in and out.
Yeah.
See, we in a fourth dimensional, and then if you want to go even further, we in a fifth, because then you have to incorporate God into that. See, that's a different type of connection. All your senses connect you to a reality to some form of degree, because you exist, because you're matter. Matter has to exist exponentially on a quantum physical level. Matter has to exist, because matter is the time between space. Because something has to exist, so it's going through a form like what do they call that? Entropy. You're going through entropy. Like Google has a laboratory where they experiment with like time crystals, and time crystals don't go through entropy. Like the entropy is only it's like a weak entropy, which is how they're able to use these crystals to create the remember when I was talking about the interdimensional wall travel shit? They have like the science to be able to do things. We just don't. Common people don't understand that, nor do we feel like ecosystems to be able to learn that type of information to engineer for our own benefit, because it's information. That's just like, nigga, if you didn't know, if you was living in with the aboriginals and shit, and you didn't know you could heat up food on the stove, you gonna be by a fucking campfire, you dumbass nigga. And waiting a fucking week to eat some fucking oatmeal. You know what I'm saying?
Not the oatmeal.
But modern technology has afforded us the ability in 2 minutes, nigga, you got instant oatmeal, you eating and watching Netflix. Netflix, from a signal in the sky that's bringing a beam to your house that's saying, hey, this is what the internet is, you can watch Naruto. That's technology that you being afforded. But someone has to like learn how that technology works and then like sell it. Because that's what they're doing, but it's information. It's like, imagine if you knew how to build your own router and your own, which is people doing. They have like you could pay for like your own signal, and niggas just have their own like corporations or whatever. Like all the niggas on the same network and shit. Niggas be paying for shit like that.
Yeah, they have their own shit.
Right, and through that infrastructure, they also have their hands in other shit, because they have an ecosystem they benefiting from. But these are just people. Like fuck their job, fuck their degrees, fuck how much money they making. Like these are just people that have access to information. So I'm saying, like, collectively, that's what niggas should be on, is investing their money and getting information.
Yeah,
because like Go said,
on that one.
You telling me
you gotta give them the
what it is. I know you don't know, because you telling me that this is what we need to be doing.
But you gotta get them to believe in that.
I don't think niggas to believe in nothing.
Everybody, that's my point. Everybody don't believe it.
No, but I'm saying what you said earlier. It's like, as long as us five understand,
yeah,
we held accountable to some form of degree.
Yeah. I think we want to do that though. We're gonna do that.
Yeah.
So the things of that, and even then it still has to be coded. Yeah, it still has to be coded.
You gotta spread the word.
It's all good. You know, it's just starting.
Because I mean, think about this shit that we're talking about. It's like, okay.
Cause I be having ideas. I be writing shit down at the crib, bro. Like I be like writing shit down.
This will be the last one we gonna fucking do. You remember that got capped at Walmart? Black dude that got capped at Walmart, the one that came up, he was the veteran.
Yes.
That came up with the whole clear fuel technology. Then he got killed at Walmart.
I didn't know you got killed.
He got killed at the shooter. He got killed by the Walmart shooter. He shot him or something, and some other dude. He was just one of the guys that got shot. Now they're talking about Ford, some car maker now.
Ford?
No, Ford, no, Porsche, Mercedes. One of these car makers are now starting to develop the car with the clear fuel technology that we have.
That's Ford. That's Ford. That's Ford.
So the emissions are going to be wild.
And they saying that it's
So it's going to completely replace petroleum.
yeah.
And it's going to rival. It's going to rival
eco-based fuel.
electricity. Yeah. The emissions is water.
That's what they said. They sell it for.
And the
It's
dude-
like, oh, this is like the new.
The dude came out with it, patented, and showed how it worked in his car. He had videos of how it worked in his car. He showed him how it worked. And this nigga dead got killed by a Walmart shooter. Now Ford is coming.
Them niggas get whacked, fool, and that's why niggas need to, like, wherever you
So that's the goal, huh?
Yeah, shit, they was feeling it too.
So that's the main reason. I think that's one of the main fears of why everybody got together. Shit just if that's the conspiracy. Because ain't none of that came out. That's like AIDS in the grape soda, bro. And none of that shit's been proven. Nobody knows. They swear AIDS be in the grape soda. The motherfucking Ghostface Killer, when he said that in the song, 50 cent sodas in the hood, they go crazy. Bro, that's what they're talking about when they used to have the vending machines out in front of the rocks and shit. And 25-cent can sodas. They're talking about AIDS and grape soda.
Well, I'm glad I never got the grape soda in the goddamn way.
And we laugh about it, but then at the same time, you dealing with people that will do shit just like that.
If I'm trying to trick you, that's
It's
my mouth. If I'm trying to
They'll
trick
do
you,
that
I'm not
to
gonna act like I'm trying to trick you. I'm just acting like
Take
that's
these
wrong.
foods. Well, it's not what I said. It's like put Coca-Cola.
Yeah, nigga, but that was because, like,
So it's like that movie Get Out.
Get Out.
You know, it's like
and I believe they still got
like you know those are early stereotypes, but then you dealing with
They ain't
people
showing no shit.
that if they can, they will do those things to you.
What Coca-Cola will cancel?
They will absolutely so
I feel like that shit's good.
fucking happening. You drinking
Bruh.
I feel like they,
It's like you gotta look like
Hey,
this.
that nigga was just like,
What's
what's
the,
you make that?
calcium?
Hello.
That shit will eat the calcium out of your toilet, nigga. If you pour Coca-Cola in your toilet, that shit will eat the calcium
Bruh,
out of
I
your
watched a
toilet.
nigga clean a rusty bumper with Coca-Cola.
With Coca-Cola, niggas is drinking
Clean
that shit.
rust off the bumper, bro. Had a shiny fucking
I wasn't even
bumper.
gonna bring up the rust because I said the car battery. I'm like, nigga, I mean, you know, basic science, nigga. Like,
Yeah, Coca-Cola cleans the nose.
that shit is armor all.
Yeah, it cleans the nose off the car, man. You know that.
I'm just glad I don't drink soda no more.
Hell no, nigga, I'm straight ginger ale.
Yeah, your connection's a little rusty.
And I don't even drink like dark soda, nigga. I might drink Sprite or some shit,
What the fuck is in that to make it do that?
nigga.
And then you can consume it.
You know, I've actually
That's
seen
the
it.
best.
I've actually seen that shit. It was a video. It was
It
a
has-
video on Instagram. Somebody had the fucking had the Coca-Cola and shit. They poured it into a fucking bowl or whatnot. They put it inside the microwave for a few seconds. The shit got a little hot. They took a rag, dipped it in the fucking Coke. They had a old ass motherfucking pickup truck. And on the bumper part, they took the motherfucking rag, yo, and wiped that motherfucker. Constantly kept wiping over it. That motherfucker was filthy as fuck, bro. I'm talking about dumb shit, filthy, rusty, all that shit. They took that motherfucking rag, bro, and they wiped that motherfucker over and over again. And that motherfucker came out chrome.
Shining?
Shining, bro.
Bruh.
Like the rust was gone.
What is in that?
Carbon.
You know they've killed people for this recipe of that?
Carbon.
They've oppressed nations and murdered
Carbon.
children, bruh.
Carbon.
Yeah, but I mean,
It's like
there's a
they
lot of
took
carbonated
the
drinks
pain out
that
and
you can't do.
put some
You can't take carbonated mineral water and clean no rust off
It's
of
a
it.
chemical.
You can probably find it. You can probably find that video on motherfucking YouTube right now.
You probably can't. It's a carbon-based chemical inside. It's the same.
Yeah, but carbon is what makes it bubbly, but what's in the juice?
Carbon is what's breaking it down. It's an enzyme. It's a carbon-based enzyme. It's just like the awesome shit. It's the same kind of formula because when you shake up like household cleaning products like Fabuloso and shit, that shit bubbles up because it's carbon. That's what's eating the whatever the grime is. That's what's like lime away, like CLR, like the lime away shit. That's carbon based. That's a carbon based enzyme liquid that you pouring on.
wrapped up.
Calcified, anything that's like rotted or corroded, nigga. That shit is eating that shit away. And niggas is drinking it, bro. Like, this shit be on the stock market trading for like hundreds of dollars a share. Coca-Cola. Some shit that eat niggas' car batteries the fuck up.
I know.
The niggas drinking it.
That's what I'm
It ain't
saying.
about
Like,
like the product.
how is that shit consumable?
Niggas drinking it.
Your liver now. Your kidneys.
Yo, when they showed that shit, what's the McDonald's shit?
How sure they
Super Size Me. That nigga almost died, fool. They had a McDouble
And
and
he was doing
fries.
that to prove a point.
And almost fucking died.
Right, and
They
almost
had a
died. He
McDouble.
was doing that.
He
to
had
prove
a-
a point.
he was eating that
I
shit.
think he got sick faster than what he
Yeah.
thought he was going to do.
Yeah.
He ate everything
It
McDonald's.
was like the 5th day he
Morning
had
to
the doctor
night,
and
he
shit.
was eating nothing but McDonald's.
I'm talking about breakfast, lunch, and dinner.
Yeah.
And then one of the nights he got like a apple pie. Nigga, what? That nigga said
Nigga, what?
that whole movie, bro, he was fucked up. Nigga, they put a McDouble in a small fry in a jar, bro, put the top on it.
He was done. He
That
was
shit
done.
stayed the same for a
Yeah,
week.
he
I'm
was
talking about
done.
the proposition of the meal. The burgers in there, it's like pickles, you know what I'm saying? Just ketchup.
This lady had a 20-year-old cheeseburger. Looked
It's
like-
just like, it looked like, nigga, just poured out the
20.
but if you open the jar, nigga,
They got that Twinkie shelf life.
that's just,
You know what I'm saying? That Twinkie. You know a Twinkie is like World War II food. That shit is like 25-year, 30-year shelf life. McDonald's got that
This is the
Twinkie.
only reason why I don't fuck with McDonald's altogether. You know
Bruh.
what I mean? I don't eat McDonald's. Fuck
What you
that.
talking about? You
Man,
just had a
man,
double
Shut,
double
don't
double
fucking lie like that.
Yeah.
Don't ever lie on me like that, nigga.
nigga, real West Coast nigga, he had extra
You
mac
was
sauce.
raised off McDonald's. If you a real
Exactly.
West Coast nigga, you was raised off McDonald's, nigga.
Off top.
McDonald's was better than In-N-Out. In-N-Out was good.
Like, I don't even like
My
In-N-Out.
nigga,
I'm just saying.
you really tripping. Not the
You
bitch.
tripping now.
I'll beat that bitch ass up right now, nigga. Yeah, let me get a number 3, a 3x3, my nigga. Look at that hoe by hoe. Wait. 2 fries, nigga, and a lemon up, nigga. Lemonade and 7 nigga. That's a real player, I'm telling you.
Hell yeah. It's down to So, do you think we can get this at the shop club? Think y'all will let us do
Hell
it?
yeah.
The patio?
Hell yeah.
What?
Take the Hellacious Buffoonery to the patio. But see, sometimes she be ready to get up out of there, and if we do it over there, it'll be we clear like around
2:30.
yeah around 2:30, 2:45, and then we have an hour or half an hour to fuck her if we're gonna film. Because about 3:30, 3:45, we're gonna get done. That's an hour. It's gonna take you about 15 minutes to set up. That's real shit. So here I'm trying to keep this open today and tomorrow. I'm getting ready. Also, bruh, you gotta hear it. Okay. I'm gonna tell y'all straight up. You gotta hear this shit. Then get to it. That shit's tight. And Tech keep talking about, man, I don't like West Side. This shit is tight. It's fuck. I gotta go to fucking DJ. Get the final mix of that. And then I'm gonna do another one with L'Oreal and Cash. Every time.
Okay.
Trying to get all the other now. I already got that in the works. And I also got other tracks. You rap too, right?
Yeah, and I'm ready.
Right. So okay. So I got. We'll do some tracks. Pick one.
Sure.
Right. I gotta get it. So I'm like I said, I'm trying to work this shit on so many different levels. Like you saying, bro, you got like all these burners going, man. Cause there's still a whole lot of shit they haven't done yet that I'm surprised nobody's thought of doing. Sometimes when niggas,
I mean, not like that.
no, but I mean like sometimes niggas, all these niggas like that. I remember when Twan was promoting at Playhouse. I remember fucking Jeremy, all of these niggas, Jermaine, all the niggas from Playhouse. So we all been at it for a long time. Like I've been doing security, I've been pretty much working for them and working with them the whole time. So I watch how they do their thing, they make their money. But there's still a whole lot of first things that they haven't done yet. A whole lot. And it's just a matter of getting getting the menu, getting the right things set
But
up.
you know what it is though. Honestly,
You can set that shit off.
a lot of motherfuckers don't really succeed without getting information from the outside person. Outside people will give you all the information that you need to make your shit a big ass success.
Yeah,
But a lot of motherfuckers don't want to listen to the criticism of other people.
But like I said, that's what we have. So like I was saying, we're sitting there reading the crowd. I can read the crowd. You can see what they want.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? If you could build a type of a spot that where they can hear hip hop, laid back, reggae, and mixed in with the hip hop, kind of like a '90s thing, but modern. Because a lot of the music's kind of like that anyway. You know what I'm saying? Where they can smoke without any issue, dance without any issue, and drink without any issue. We still haven't got that down. You see what I'm saying? But it's right there.
And technically,
Bruh, and then
technically, it'll never be down packed.
Like the music shit that
It'll never be down packed if you're sitting over there overpacking the club.
no, it has to blow up to a point and then become exclusive. But exclusive has to make sense.
Yes.
Can't say exclusive and then get it $1,500, $2,000 DJ.
That part.
Ain't gonna work. I mean, shit. I done worked at these clubs for years. Fucking worked at fucking Orange County. Geisha House in Orange County. Bro, I've been
He was up
fucking
there. He was up
Carnival.
there when YG and the niggas was up there jerking and shit.
Bro, I've been all over. I've been all
Shit
over.
crazy. Nigga, he was
Right.
working at Club E.
Yeah, I've been all over.
I ain't play. You ain't
Gosh, damn.
He was crazy. And with the Avic, I've been all over.
Wait.
All over.
Who was your
Five
age?
diamond building, my 5 diamond building. So I was shit. I was
Easy.
Geisha House. Geisha House.
Yeah, easy. What like maybe like
It's like
13?
right back there, it's right back there. No, it was longer than that. Because I worked in Heat. I worked in Orange County before I came to LA. So I did Heat, Avic, Ember, Geisha House, and sometimes Carnival. Geisha House was crazy. Geisha House was where they had the girl laying in front of you and the sushi be all over the girl. And that was the guard that standing next to the girl that she didn't, fuck with her shit because them niggas, and she put those shit like that by her shit.
Whoever did
Like,
it
don't
was
eat that. Huh? Yeah, and she just lay there and not move. Right? Just pick. It was like some of those weirdest shit. It was weird, and you just kind of look at it, but it was like it was just a naked girl. She had a little G-string on, but like a naked girl.
I went to one of those. I felt bad because I picked up the one from like her shoulder and I dropped it on the floor.
Yeah, it's like.
I'm just like, oh shit. Cause now I gotta grab it, so now I'm over
You
here
got all
with the
nervous?
chopsticks. And I'm over here like, I'm sorry. I'm like, I'm so sorry.
You got all nervous?
I'm so sorry.
I'm fucking up your makeup. My bad.
Yeah.
At one point, I stopped
I was
trying
in
to
the
pick it
dark.
up.
So I was standing there for her, watching her work out. Yeah, fucking assaulted.
I'm not gonna sauce back.
You ever seen a nigga knock a
Yeah,
bitch
cause niggas
off
get
the
creepy
table?
and shit. Huh?
You ever seen a nigga knock a bitch off the table?
No, that's not
They was
that.
ugly like that.
He got the train.
No, they'll get crazy. They'll try to grab it by her coochie or rub on her or cop a free squeeze or some shit. They get like that. And you gotta be like, come on, bro. The bitch got food all over her, so she can't just hop up. So it's like, come on, bro. Like, you know,
I just make funny, inappropriate
So you
jokes,
gotta
you
be
know what I'm
there
saying?
like
Like, everybody be like, okay, you can eat. And I'll be like, eat what?
You know what I mean?
That's all.
Cause she would. She'd have them like all over. You know, they be spaced out. You're supposed to get chopsticks and you just eat them. The motherfuckers, you know, woo, and then you want to
This nigga goes.
If you rub it in the soy sauce, yeah. Stupid.
There's another picnic basket.
You need that salty
I bet you when they said
flavor.
they was gonna eat you out, you didn't think they was gonna do
You need
this.
that salty flavor. You know,
I can smell what the broccoli's cooking.
it's fresh fish.
I'm gonna say, I'm like, this is like this shit here is a jet.
Yo. So yeah, I just stopped that shit. Hey, motherfucker. motherfucker, just get your goddamn sushi and get out of here.
I'm trying to get the sushi, but she's still on the table.
Like they be hitting her nipple trying to get the sushi and shit. You know? Like,
Sitting right there, talking.
I felt bad for her. Like, what the fuck? Like, why would you? Like, ooh, like you gotta get paid like that? Like, man, they would do little stupid shit. But yeah, no. So that was then. So I worked there. I did Orange County for almost like 5 years, 6 years.
I would just say this. I would just feel bad for those women if they was doing all that and everything else and they didn't get a nice size fucking tip after everything was over.
I don't know how it worked for them at the end of the night.
On top of their tip.
I mean, they
Top
could have
of-
got a
top
tip,
of
but
their
nobody
tip.
will let me touch them.
I don't know how it worked.
Right.
though.
I get good jokes. I was trying to get a bitch.
I don't tip for.
She said no, so I had to respect it.
I mean, she didn't say no, she just couldn't say nothing. Ghost kept pushing me away, like, nigga, move.
That's all I wanted to get was just the tip. Still. Yeah, I'm gonna say no, dude. Yeah,
Kept giving me the.
that shit was hilarious. I was like, and you know how how Asians have that stoic face. She would just lay there like just.
Oh, watch, I'm gonna go to one of the places I walk into her. Feel bad about herself. What do your mama think about
I'd be standing in the corner just staring at her.
Walk away.
And she would just be sitting there. Bro, she would just be sitting there like this.
Be like, so you still in med school or you quit?
I'd be like, this bitch done shacked out. Like, yo, they eat off these.
Middle school isn't working, huh?
Well, we've been at it for about 2.5 hours. We wait till he come back. Wrap it up. That shit is funny. We definitely got this shit. We definitely.
And insightful at the same time.
Trying to, you know, like walk away learning something, you know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? But again, like I said, if you go through you go looking for the blood and all that other stuff.
I do want them books though that you was talking about.
The books, okay.
I like to read. I like to
Okay.
read. I've bought like the same book.
If you
just
read
different
this,
variations of the cover.
if you read all the books that I'm telling you, like childhood, like kids, it's your story. This whole everything I'm telling you, everything we're talking about, what Jay's talking about, all of it.
Once you get to
open up. Like,
once you get to Noah, after reading about Enoch, you're gonna understand what's happening. Because humanity is just an accentuation of God's imagination. Like it's a way bigger world than just believing it is.
Yeah.
But the people that control people are teaching them that's the reality that he's saying that
I ain't
they
gonna lie, when I was talking, have you guys heard that show, fucking Alice in Borderland?
I've heard
I
of
don't know why it made me think about that. Like,
Alice in Wonderland? Borderland.
Borderland. It's on Netflix. And it's like another version of Squid Games. But these motherfuckers is killing you from a laser in the sky. And you don't know how to hide from them. You can't hide from them. You can't hide from them. But these motherfuckers killing you from a laser in the sky.
That's what they're talking about, the satellites they got up there. But again, realize, see, this is the thing. They've spent all this money to keep women from learning who they are as women. So when you realize the purpose of what you are to as a woman, you'll know the greatness of who you are is going to come. The man that you're part of. Literally take it as your part of his rib. You attach yourself to it. That's when the whole thing starts to explode wide open. And that's how everything is all kind of written out.
Right.
When people are kept apart and separated and not allowed to converse. Learn that. We done got like 4 or 5 generations of this shit. So somewhere down the line, we're gonna have to, like I said, it's gonna boil down again. I don't want to just keep you repetition of what you believe all over.
Right.
But it's gonna have to boil down to where you're gonna have to have a discipline that you're gonna have to stick. That discipline is gonna define who you are. Choose the right discipline. So it defines who you are at an honorable level. That way you have, when you pass it to your children, you know the discipline. This made me honorable, I'm gonna pass it to my kids. This will make you honorable.
Right.
how that discipline starts to manifest. Like I said, they spend money to make sure we have no discipline, no direction. We just I'm arguing with you about this, arguing with him about that, him about this. No discipline, nothing. Trying to focus this into one direction.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? And that seems like that's about the only thing right now we can do. So when you read these books, like how we're saying, like if you go through the Bible, you have all the people in the Bible, Abraham, Isaac, Jacob, and all that.
Yes.
They all wrote stuff. They all wrote stuff. Abraham wrote his own shit. That's a separate. Jacob and the Enoch thing. You go into the Egypt stuff. Talk about that. It's like the same story,
Yeah.
but that's in the Bible. Enoch, that's his own words. All of these things, just read them. See what. Come up with what you come up with. And then the Egypt got the Book of the Dead. I'm gonna go through that in a minute.
What?
Book of the Dead.
What?
The Book of the Dead.
Where the hell you get that from?
I have it upstairs. I only have it. I have it in paper though.
So real shit. If one of my cousins, if you pass, knock on my door, pissed as fuck.
Yeah, why would they knock on your door?
Nigga, why you
Because the Book of the
I'm gonna be
Dead.
like, this nigga read this
It
shit
ain't
out
like-
loud.
it ain't-
This nigga, when he said,
I doubt anybody gonna step out no ground. Ain't nobody gonna just, hey, she woke us up. Nah.
It's the money.
But it's the story of Osiris and Ra.
Man, that's so interesting though.
But it's called the Book of the Dead.
Yeah, yeah.
But it's Egyptian. It's like the Egyptian book.
Of course.
But it's their text about Osiris and all that stuff.
Now that's.
But I haven't gone through it. But that's again what we're talking about. So
They
somewhere
are-
in that text.
That they are the fallen.
Okay, so somewhere in that text, you should find where it says, because what Isaiah said, you should be able to see what Isaiah said.
Why about what?
They're God's people. I read it. Yeah.
But that's
Somewhere
what
in
I'm
the text, it should show up.
But that's what I'm saying. I believe that like Osiris and Imhotep and all, I mean not Imhotep, but Osiris and Anubis and all of them niggas is the fallen. Like those niggas.
It could be, bro. It could be Zeus and the rest of them. It could be.
You know what I'm saying? But them niggas.
Because it was 20 captains that had 200 sub-captains that had legions under them.
Right.
It wasn't just
That's what I'm saying.
12 angels, nigga. It was a gang of them. So it could be. It could be. Like I said, it could be. Because they were men of renown. You never know. But for some reason, we have these mythical creatures that existed. And our modern era says they exist because it's our imagination. But yeah, we keep finding all these little weird things that come back from the past. Look, so look, we don't have to. We did 2.5 hours already. We're gonna have to cut this one. I'll let y'all soon. Oh, we'll be working. Hollywood's the lead. You know where we at. You know where we're at.
I take my hands off my pockets, but it's cold.
Hellacious Buffoonery. Yeah, here it is. Santa Ana winds. It's supposed to be warm from the desert. They're cold finishing from the desert. Huh? You the last one that got your shot. Yeah, you gotta
I'm
finish
drinking
it.
straight.
You better be, bro. Come over here talking about, yeah. There we go. There we go. Good. I ain't feel the pipes. They're cleaning out right now.
I can breathe.
This shit is cleaning out right now. Yes, sir. Hellacious Buffoonery. We back at it. First one of the year. Again.
Yes,
First one of the year. Yes, sir.
All 23 long, we give it.
2.5 years.